I've always got to be a little bit late, don't I? Not even a little bit. I'm a whole 10 minutes late to my own stream, my own schedule. I'm a whole 10 minutes late. Oops. About to start a full freaking audio loop. Alright.
Hey, what's up guys, Riff here. So right now I'm going to do a bit of a follow-up to a video I made yesterday talking about the latest drama in the VTubing scene regarding the use of AI. Where a bunch of...
AI? Oh, you're basically worse than the painter if you use AI, bro. Don't look at me.
VTubers were virtue signaling about the use of AI, claiming that certain users were no longer VTubers or welcome in the VTuber community because of these patterns of behavior.
How will I ever recover from this?
Many of the virtue signalers talking about this stuff are not only hypocrites, they're also people who don't even make content. A lot of this came from this post right here where
classic VTweeters.
VTuber was expressing their disappointment after being chastised by another VTuber for simply using AI. Now, of course...
You don't have $2,000 to buy a model? What are you? Some kind of fake content creator?
Like I said, a lot of the people mad about this don't even produce content whatsoever while wagging their finger and saying, you're not actually a VTuber, I get to police whether you're one or not.
They need to unban me on Twitter. I want to engage in PvP.
But one of the people very mad about this is this Mariki individual. They did not like the video yesterday, they did not like their appearance, and they made this call-out post directly tagging me, trying to say I'm disingenuous and lying about their posts. Now, predictably with videos like yesterday's, I know impulsive people like this are going to respond, and I know that they're going to respond very hypocritically. They're going to contradict themselves, and while they claim that I'm falsely portraying them as someone who said, you're a bad person for using AI, not only am I going to prove that they doubled down on that point, they've gone even further in their crash out, saying you are subhuman if you use AI whatsoever. In fact, this thread gets unhinged that people are trying to cancel me, trying to label me as a predator. Why, you ask? Because I bought my wife chicken nuggets.
Oh my goodness. You basically pre-ordered her at high school or at preschool, bro. Like, what is this even? What is this argument, man? Like, what? People joking about him picking her up from school and buying her chicken nuggets. Oh no.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the zenith of mental illness. We have the chicken nuggets of consent. Let that sink in. Let's go back to one of the people who started the big discussion, the Mariki VTuber.
You're older than your wife, therefore, you're a predator. Like, wow, what are we even talking about, man?
Here, who started by quoting a screenshot of that other VTuber saying, generative AI user discovers they aren't welcome in the VTuber community. Maybe if you weren't such a bad person, people would like you more. Now, of course, in my video, I point out the hypocrisy of someone virtue signaling about AI usage while literally paying to have a blue check mark next to their name on Twitter. The revenue from that subscription.
You don't understand. It's different. If I can make money through rage bait posts on X, then AI is actually not that bad. It's pretty okay, actually, if I can make money off of it.
Goes, of course, to Grok, which is a generative AI system. They justified this by saying, well, I need to be on Twitter for my reach, and also I don't use Grok and other AI features, therefore I'm just paying for it, so that means I'm okay. Well, they made their thread crashing out. Many people do this, many such cases where I make a video pointing out their public posts and how they're a hypocrite on their stance, and they screenshot my video and then whine about it, and they say this: these 2 points are separate. They aren't welcome because they use generative AI. They are a bad person because they're transphobic and hateful. And
wait a minute. Sounds like a good person to me. Come on. Come on now.
And then they directly tag my Twitter account saying, you're so disingenuous and bad faith, it's crazy. So not only am I going to point out what I already stated in my previous video, this person would double down on their
actively reinforce mental illness, proceeds to get called a hateful. It's like, buddy, I have news for you. I think if you're reinforcing somebody's mental illness, that makes you the hateful one. You know what you don't do to people you actually like? Affirm their delusions.
That not only are you not welcome because you use generative AI, they explicitly said yesterday, you are a bad person if you use AI. In fact, they have tripled down on that point and gone even further. But you can see, they directly challenged my point, tagging me directly, waiting for a direct response, which of course, I cannot give. I'm blocked. This person did the classic move where they call someone out, tag them directly, and then remove the ability for the person they're calling out
Yo,
to
can they
respond.
unban me on Twitter so I can have the honor of somebody blocking me, please?
And if I was going to respond, I would simply point out another tweet they made the same day they were whining about generative AI, where they said, if you can morally justify generative AI in creative spaces, you are a bad person. So yes, you explicitly said that if you use AI, you're a bad person. That was later in the video.
They say from their device made with like Chinese sweatshop baby labor. Like, dude, these people have no actual moral consistency on this issue whatsoever. The second it becomes morally acceptable to use AI in the space, they'll flip like a dime. They always do. They just want to be on the side that's perceived as morally righteous.
I don't know if you got there yet, but I pointed this out. You're wishy-washy. You double down, and you're ignoring the fact that I pointed out that you double down. But wait, there's more. Because with these individuals, they're so impulsive, they just can't help themselves, right? They have to react to the fact they appeared in a video, and they don't even think about what they're saying. Their whole point is that I'm disingenuous and bad faith.
I don't think they've ever thought about what they said a day in their life,
because I
bro.
falsely portrayed them as saying people are bad if they use generative AI. I've proven that. They already doubled down on that. But wait, they went even further in their crash out, saying that if you use AI, you are subhuman. You're not.
I've been demoted. Not even human anymore. They believe you're subhuman to begin with. They don't think that's just exclusive to you using AI. They just think if you disagree with them, you're subhuman. Let's be honest. That's exactly how these people operate. How many can I find if I look at your community that some people threats made fun of Charlie Kirk's death, calling people subhuman for using AI or being Christian American conservative? Are you responsible for their actions?
Not even a person anymore. You're like an animal if you use AI. So not only are you a bad person, you're subhuman actually. In fact, you're subhuman if you voted for Trump. So 80 million or so Americans.
It's over. I'm cooked.
Subhuman at this point. So
you disagreed with me politically, therefore I revoke your human card.
They not only proved
Meanwhile,
me right
this person
again,
probably
they
just
went even
lives and breathes Twitter. Like their X account is all they care about.
further. They said, not only are you bad, you're also subhuman. Now, what I find very interesting is there's another individual, VTuber here, this Lynn person, who was back and forth with Maruki, supporting one another, chastising people for using AI. And you can see this Lynn person follows Maruki. Now, why am I pointing out that they follow this person? Well, it'll be relevant in a couple of minutes. But apparently in Woketown, they're not on the same page. So Maruki is calling people
We're about to watch them consume each other because leftists can simply never agree to disagree.
Subhuman for using AI. Meanwhile, this Lynn individual who's on their side made a post today chastising people for using the phrase subhuman, calling it ableist. Yeah, Maruki, that's...
What? But how is this... How can you even make the argument this is ableist to begin with? I keep seeing this word being used towards me. It's very ableist IMO. I have ADHD and undiagnosed autism, which makes me feel like I'm not human most days. This word is very hurtful. Gotta list out your own debuffs for fun, right? Of course. As they do.
It's very ableist of you to use such a dangerous term. You know what's so funny? Despite all my criticism in the supposed bullying I'm doing in videos like this, none of these people are subhuman. I would never call them subhuman because that's not right to do, but they love throwing it out on the one hand and then this person
Reb's a better man than
contradicting the
me.
other. I wonder if they're going to call each other out
I would
for
throw out the subhuman slur any day.
this. I wonder. Probably not. But back to the main thread here. This whole thing is very interesting. We saw some really unhinged replies. This series of diabolical interactions is really something. This person saying, I could have told you that since he kisses up to Nux in Chibi. Apparently I kiss up to Nux Taku and Chibi reviews because I've talked about them in videos over the years. Okay? And then this individual says, doing anything but kissing his wife. That is a very strange comment to make about me. I don't know how you have any knowledge of what I do with my wife or don't do with my wife. But then this very deranged projecting
Always,
individual
of course. They always have to bring underage people into this somehow. Without failure, every single time.
says, well, yeah, she's over 18 now. Yes, she is.
What's a
27.
kilometer? So
That would
true,
be
bro. Actual fake measurement created by people from lesser countries. Hey, vicious.
over 18. And then you look at the accounts. These absolutely brain-broken, projecting individuals.
If only we still had the gun
Searching
emoji, man.
Rev on this person's account was diabolical. Look at their fixation on wanting people they don't like online to be monsters, to confirm.
Bro, they always try and like divert aggro away from themselves by doing this strategy. And they're always the freaks. Without fail. Every single time. It's a kilo of meters? Duh. What's a meter? What's a kilo? Like you're just making up stuff in my chat right now, bro. Like, what are you talking about here? I only operate in freedom units. I'm making sushi for the 4th of July. If there's anyone that loves America as much as American,
in their head.
dude, it's the Japanese.
This person
Yeah.
can't stop thinking
Always say, bro, strive to be the American the Japanese think you are.
about children and is making it your problem because they can't accept people have different opinions on the internet. They love watering down dangerous and
kilo is a
serious
measurement
terms to mean person
for
I don't
Coke
like.
only.
It's a very strange fixation for individuals like this. But let's continue on. This is the
We got to start measuring that in freedom units too.
money shot here. This user says, it's funny when you realize she too has a very childlike model. I remember people joking about him picking her up from school and buying her chicken nuggets.
Oh no, the horror. He's older than his wife. How could this happen? Basically a predator. Like, dude, these people are not real humans, man. Like, actually, dead internet theory. We're arguing with AI on Twitter.
Of course, is implying something very serious about me. Now, for context here, picking up my wife from school, that is true. That is definitely true. But you know what capacity I was picking her up from? She was teaching. I know, that really kind of blows the brains.
No! Now they're just gonna somehow try and argue that she was like a freaking child teacher or something ridiculous, man.
Of people like this who want to assume the absolute worst of anything. But yeah, she was teaching, and I would pick her up. I don't really know when I bought her chicken nuggets, but apparently buying my adult wife chicken nuggets is something I should be ashamed for, and even
Let's see what happens if you call these people out about the certain individuals that follow a certain person that married a 6-year-old. Somehow I feel like they'd be singing a completely different tune if you talked about that.
accused of being predatory for. Ladies and gentlemen, the chicken nuggets of consent. The chicken nuggets of consent. We've seen the height of consent, the freckles of consent, the hairstyle of consent.
We saw the shading
now,
of consent
apparently,
the other day.
buying other adults chicken nuggets is something predatory. I've seen it all, ladies and gentlemen. And then you can see their comments about the childlike model. I mean, this is my wife's VTuber model. I don't really know why they're projecting.
It's hilarious because if you make a model like this, they're like, oh, it's childlike. If you make a model that's super busty, they just start calling you, like, oh, you're just objectifying women. Like, literally nothing satisfies these people. So long as they can find a way to disagree with you or somehow try and call you out on some BS, they're going to try and call you out on some BS. It's just the way it is, man.
so hard, but then again, you look at their accounts and this person is literally reposting tier lists of Hoyoverse characters in swimsuits, including many different lolly characters. Projection, hypocrisy, what else do you expect from individuals like this? But let's return to the main thread because criticism is not welcome. In fact, they are hiding replies like this, where a user simply points out that they're a hypocrite because of their blue check mark. And apparently that must be bullying, harassment, racism,
There are
whatever.
multiple older actors dating much younger people. I don't see them complaining about that. Oh yeah, they're on the left. Yeah. Who is it? Is it Brad Pitt that will like only exclusively date women that are like straight up 30 years younger than him? I think it's Brad Pitt.
They hid that. Then they found a comment making this post about the bridge thing, which you have to be pretty terminally online.
We have to remember the people that always do this and like throw these allegations around almost always turn out to be the people actually doing malicious activity, like without fail. It's almost always them trying to like draw aggro away from the crazy stuff that they're doing themselves.
But they're trying to say that people in my community are making some sort of heinous comments towards this individual, blaming me. This is my fan base, apparently.
Bro, I hate the LARP so much that it's like, oh, someone who watches you is saying something mean to me. Like, okay, bro, even if that's true, frick you want me to do about it? You want me to hold you accountable for every single person that's following you? Like, are you retarded?
Very odd, because not only would I never want people ever suggesting someone should off themselves over really any debate we're talking about online, especially an AI conversation, the supposed member of my fan base doesn't even follow me. But this is the game they want to play, apparently, so let's play their game. I went through their following list, right? The people who have recently followed them. And within 1 second, I found an individual getting banned on Twitch for telling someone to off themselves because they didn't want to use their preferred pronouns. I mean, again, this is a stupid connection, but this is the stupid connection they're using for me. For someone who doesn't even follow me, but I found someone that follows them telling people to off themselves and...
Bro, look at all the freaking labels they throw out just because somebody doesn't want to affirm their delusion. Absolutely crazy.
Getting punished for it. In fact, let's look at something you can control. You chose to follow Emsbury, for example, one of your recent follows. She's someone who celebrates political violence and even said that people should have the worst done to them for voting for Trump. And for the context of that tweet that apparently, according to some, solves everything.
Wow, such peaceful, empathetic people.
She's talking about video games potentially becoming more expensive. Therefore, anyone who voted for him deserves the worst. And we're not born yesterday. We know what they mean by saying someone deserves the worst. But then we have this individual, that Lynn person back, where they were agreeing yesterday with how bad people are for using AI and all that stuff. But they've been busy. They also had to react to their appearance. And
it's so funny, that person saying, oh, these other people are too far gone. Meanwhile, brother, we got the flag. We got the random make-believe sexual identity going on. We got the Chinese flag in our... Like, bro, we CCP shilling or what?
The video and just fuel me more content. Love that.
Wasn't that also the person that was like, I have ADD or ADHD and autism. Sometimes I feel subhuman. It's like, bro, you can't even wake up in the morning without like spiraling into despair over like your own problems. Why are you even trying to come out here and morally project on other people?
And they say I made it to a Rev video directly tagging me, saying, to answer your question, Rev, I have been job searching for 2 years now. The job market is horrible if you don't have a car, and public transport sucks. Not to mention that I am disabled and have been burnt out of my current job.
Bruh. Guys, I'm unemployed. I just got burnt out of my current job. Like, you know, nothing I could do about it, really. There are plenty of people that work burnt out, bro. Like, welcome to the real world, man.
Which refers to a comment I made in my video where I said, for someone who is job searching apparently for 2
Like,
years.
is the job market
your time
objectively terrible? Yes. But how can you complain about not having a job when you're burnt out of your current job? Like, hello? You're kind of telling on yourself a bit there. Something tells me you just don't want to work.
would be better spent pursuing that than constantly tweeting and virtue signaling about AI in the VTubing space. I mean, I think that's a pretty agreeable point. But of course, here you are, directly challenging me, tagging me, going out of your way.
I can name plenty of people
how can I respond?
that absolutely hate going to their job every day.
It is,
but they still do it.
Fake bravado that is so funny. Like, you could have just said my name, but it's the direct tagging to let me know you're talking about me, and then blocking me and preventing me from responding. So instead, and much more productive for me, I guess, I'll make a video about it instead with my response. But of course, you can see the replies, someone calling me a grifter. Oh, they brought out the big G word. And then
I
the
love
Lynn
the word
person
grifter,
says
man.
that's
It literally means nothing. It just means, oh, you disagreed with me, so you must not actually believe any of your own opinions. I don't know the age difference for Rev, but for example,
content I make. Yes, of course. Everyone I don't like is a grifter. Again, grifter means someone who
Leonardo
believes something
DiCaprio,
internally, says the opposite publicly
27 to
for
28.
monetary gain. Are you implying I don't believe what I say in my videos? Is that what you're saying? Do you have proof of any of that? Of course not. But of course, then, this is like very petty. But like,
I mean, these people, they have no consistency in their actual arguments, right? They don't care that... They don't actually care about the age difference in Rev's relationship. They just want to say something heinous or come up with something heinous to say about somebody. It doesn't matter if it's true or not. I mean, we've seen it been happening ever since 2016. I mean, even before then, too, really. The second Trump came on the scene, this, whatever you even want to call it, mind disease took over all these people, and they just started making up allegations out of nowhere for everybody that they don't like. Doesn't matter if they're grounded in reality or not. They'll scream it to the high heavens until their zealot followers believe it. And then how are you supposed to convince somebody? How are you supposed to convince somebody otherwise when they don't even operate in reality? It's literally impossible. It's like talking to a freaking brick wall. Honestly, the brick wall might be more likely to move than them.
Here, this other VTuber says I blocked him, referring to me. I mean, if it wasn't obvious already from the fact that I can like their tweets... This person does not have me blocked. What?
If he said oxygen was good, they'd suffocate themselves. Please, please, please. I need Trump to come out. Oxygen, really good for you, frankly. The best for you. Some say it's not. I say it's the best. Suddenly, suddenly our country would be in a much better place.
About that. Like, I don't even care if you want to block me on social media. Totally fine. That's your choice. The only time I call it out is when someone directly tags you in a post.
Dude, I got so many AI videos to watch today.
And then blocks you and prevents you from responding.
I swear everybody released theirs in like the exact same 24-hour period. Not to mention the the Nightway and 30-minute video, bro.
But in this case, go ahead and block. What are you waiting for? Why would you lie
Ando
about
Trump
something
spin,
like that?
nice
I
ideas.
don't get it.
Dude, it's so sad anytime I do a Trump impression because I know I'll never be able to do a Trump impression like my brother. Breathing. I love breathing. All the best people are breathing, quite frankly. Yeah. I am not good at doing a Trump impression, but I still try because it's fun.
And here's another reply that I thought was pretty interesting. Rev would rather make a whole YouTube video crapping on other creators who are not far right like he is instead of getting a job. Interesting.
Somebody's salty, bro. Somebody's salty. They don't make enough money on the internet.
For this person, I don't make videos about people because of their political beliefs. I only make videos about them if they're being hypocrites or saying something that is like heinous, right? And that goes across the entire political spectrum. I'll criticize anybody. So I don't even know where you're getting
How's your guys' 4th of July?
If you have proof of that, please go ahead and show me. But of course, that won't be possible.
I'm going to give you a Trump do with your grumpy face in the Oval Office.
To get a job myself,
oh my gosh, that sounds great.
Which is kind of ironic.
Let me press the break right button too, bro.
Seems a bit insensitive to the person up here who's been looking for a job. But hey, you know what? Apparently I've been jobless this whole time, and that's great because I'll let the IRS know that for nearly a decade now, all of my YouTube activities that
Nuggy
they've been
Gate, yeah.
taxing me on, I've been
You bought your wife chicken nuggets? What are you? Some kind of predator? Here's up, Neko Silverleaf. How you doing, bro?
paying
Happy
a very
4th.
pretty
Happy
penny
American
for.
Day, brother.
That was a mistake. I'll get all that tax revenue back because apparently I've been unemployed this entire time. What a relief.
I'm trying to get unemployed like Rev, you know what I'm saying? Like, if Rev's unemployed, I aspire to be unemployed. I want to talk about Twitter PvP all day. If I ever get unbanned.
Of course, here's another reply where someone's talking about the irony of me mocking them for spending all their time on Twitter, where that's apparently where I am all the time. And the Lynn person says, literally, I don't think I spend as much time as he does. You know, there's one thing like scrolling through Twitter for content and like I literally am right now.
Massive day for the unemployed, yeah.
Always being on Twitter. Like, you asked for this. I'm going through the replies from the last 24 hours. Let's see who uses Twitter more, me or this person.
47.4K posts. Oh my, wait, these are all in the same hour. I didn't even realize. How much can you... Bro, I reply to like 3 people's things and I get banned for being a bot. Hello? This is messed up, bro. What's up with this? Yo, Elon, let me out of prison, man. Like, I swear, I'm not doing my freaking biometric shaft and ball scan to get back into my X account. Like, bro, just look at my appeal, please. Thank you.
There we are. That's 1 day of tweeting. I regret to inform you, you use Twitter more than me. I don't even know why that's really a point trying to be raised here for someone who's tweeting like every waking minute of their day.
It's funny because they tag him. They tag him in their stuff. And then he responds to it. And they're like, wow, you're just on Twitter all the time. It's like, no, bro. You tagged me. And then you blocked me, so I can't even respond to you. So duh, of course I'm going to make a video on it. It's free content.
Stands. If you're looking for a job, your time is better spent than spending so much time on Twitter. Objectively reasonable thing to say. But then they continue on, basically asking me to find them a job. I can't help you. Sorry. I hope you find one. I hope you find a better place than Twitter. I mean that. But they continue on, clarifying.
Dude, come on. I mean, let's be honest. This person's probably just LARPing. They probably don't want to have a job.
The point that apparently nobody was making.
This is meant for locked replies, yeah.
You
Literally.
are a bad person
At
for
you,
using
blocks
AI.
you.
And you're also a bad
so that
person
it appears
for
that
being
you didn't
right-wing,
respond to them.
And you're a bad person for bullying small VTubers. Apparently, once again, big, mean, bully Rev is at it again.
Wow, you're just bullying me. You made a video about the stuff that I publicly posted on the internet for every single human being on planet Earth to see, and now that people on planet Earth are seeing it, I'm suddenly ashamed of myself, and you're bullying me, actually. You're holding me accountable to my own words that I tweeted. It's so funny to me that these people always feign harassment when their deranged tweets escape their echo chamber containment. Oh, people are suddenly disagreeing with me. This is so hateful. I'm being harassed.
You can tweet something publicly, but I'm not allowed to publicly respond. At any point, introduce where I am bullying instead of criticizing. You're allowed to criticize people.
You're not allowed to respond to me if you have a larger audience than me. It's just not allowed.
But of course, some very interesting conversations where someone says that they're racist towards whites, which that just came out of the blue. But this Lynn individual makes sure to respond and confirm they are racist.
The self-reporting never stops.
Saying, you can't be racist to white people. Oh, man.
They have oppressed people of color for generations by creating civilized society. and, you know, oh man, the horrors. Everybody just got so much worse off when we made the good countries.
maybe somebody should open up the
They wish they could go back to scalping each other and riding on horses and shooting bows and arrows, I guess. They want to live in the
definition of
time before the
racism from
wheel.
the dictionary. It doesn't make exceptions for white people. At the end of the day, if you treat someone poorly because of the color of their skin, you're a racist. That's it. It's that simple.
It's always the people that are like this person who will say something like this and then be like, "Oh, you're not I don't value you based on your skin color." And they literally always value people based on exclusively their skin color. They don't care about anything else.
I'm the very mean, bully bigot saying that, but that's how I feel. That's how I've always felt. But apparently people like this, the good guys, feel very differently. Apparently if your skin color is one...
Does Riri's call some trans people transphobic? I had a couple trans friends that self-deleted because of the so-called trans movement. Oh, that's terrible. But yeah, they always do that, right? You see it happen if there's any black people that come out against their movement. Oh, suddenly they're black white supremacists or something completely ridiculous, race traitors or something. White people were the first ones to permanently end slavery, and then they've gotten nothing but grief over it. Yo, what's up? What's up, Azahi?
Way.
How have you been absent?
Well, you can be mistreated. I mean, that's crazy. That's racist, right? But it gets even worse. You're not only bad people or subhumans for using AI. Apparently, you're also a Nazi. Yes, that was a big point of the Nazi
person with
regime.
CCP flag in their handle, by the way.
Usage, they were heavily invested. I mean, what are we even talking about? Honestly, what are we even talking about at this point? But of course, I don't even think they know what AI is.
Being a dirty lurker while I Seedance the usual. I gotta get my hands on Seedance one day, man.
Dialogue with them.
Seedance looks so good.
Saying you shouldn't present people as immoral for using AI, and they accuse that person of using AI. Lynn does, and then they try to accuse this user of using AI with this image, and then they show that they're literally making the arts.
These people are so disingenuous. I'm gonna go get my rum if I gotta listen to what they think.
And then the person who's being accused of using AI screen records their work. And then Lynn replies by saying, "I don't believe you." They literally have like AI-induced psychosis. Like they just think...
It's weird because these people fight this battle as though AI art is gonna go somewhere. Like, bro, it's only gonna get more common. More and more people are gonna start doing it. Like, are you retarded? You're fighting this battle as though you're doing anything whatsoever. Like, maybe you yourself should also start using AI so that you don't get left behind. I don't understand either, right? Like, normally when somebody's good at something and they get access to a new tool, they want to use it to make what they're doing even better. But these people just straight out refuse. Like, imagine how much more of an advantage you're going to have if you're already good at drawing art, if you use AI to supplement and make your art even better. When can we start calling them AI phobists? Well, it's funny because they're actually afraid of AI, but whenever they call you a phobe of something, they act like you're afraid of it. It's like, bro, I'm not afraid of them.
Everything's AI, and even if they're shown proof that they're wrong, they just keep going. I
don't understand why people can't use it to their strengths instead of opposing something they'll never be able to stop. Yeah,
I thank all these people for providing free content.
Lud AI.
That's one thing AI will never replace. It'll never replace the people featured in this video because AI could never produce free content like they do, and I thank them for just lining it up on a silver platter every single day for me to cover in a video. But anyways, that's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed, please consider giving the video a like. Consider subscribing and turning on notifications for daily uploads, as well as multiple streams a week live here on YouTube. But overall, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.
Yeah, these people are incredibly disingenuous. They don't actually believe anything they say. They just want to formulate some opinion, force it onto you, and then pretend as though you argued it in the first place. Not to mention, they do all this like, oh, you're so unethical if you're using AI, as they tweet from their Chinese sweatshop baby labor created phone. Like, dude, I don't hold you accountable for people using harsh conditions to create a phone. Like, why would you hold me accountable for using AI that you perceive has done something wrong, even though I don't really buy the argument. Like, oh, it's trained off using other people's art. Just like every human that's ever made art in history, bro. Like, what are we talking about? Oh, this art I posted publicly was used to train. Like, you'd have no problem if a human trained using it. Why are you having a problem if an AI is using it? It's just performative, man. I don't think a lot of people have actually thought through their anti-AI stance. It's not social justice, it's social posturing, yeah. The second, I said this earlier, the second that it becomes widely publicly accepted, they'll immediately flip on a dime and be like, oh, well, I was always a fan of AI, actually. You know, I was one of the early adopters or something like that. I mean, you see it happening already. They don't have a problem with Neurosama. And obviously they shouldn't have a problem with Neurosama. But they don't have a problem with Neurosama because it's popular and they'll catch hate if they actually have a problem with him. Also, X pays for it is run by XAI. Anyone with a blue check supporting AI, whether they like it or not. Yeah, bro. I will say, XAI, can you unban me, please? Like, I'm getting kind of tired of my account getting struck as a bot. Like, what do they say? It takes one to know one or something? Same as when they ask why Trump bad and they can't actually formulate a thought. Same thing. Same behavioral pattern, different subject matter. Yeah, 100%. I think as someone with Irish and Russian ancestry, I found my drink. I can't say I'm a drinker at all. Grok unban this man. Yeah, bro, can they please let me out? I was genning images of Queen Elizabeth ripping bongs back in 2022. That's fire. I don't know how the Australian government is compared to like the UK government, where they'll jail you for doing stuff like that, but stay safe, bro. It's so sad I even have to say that to certain people depending on where they live. It's like, oh, you're not allowed to post funny things on the internet or the government will come for you. Purge thoughts, repeat lines. Yeah, that's what they do every single time without fail. All right, I saw Chibi upload this video. I genuinely have no idea what this is about. But I see the YouTube logo next to the UK flag. Cook nowadays, but back then it was fine. I just remember during COVID, they were throwing people in COVID camps over in Australia, and I was like, you know, the second you ever involve camps, you already know it's bad. Has there ever been a time where camps was used to describe something and it turned out well for anybody? Amazing how much things can change in a few years. Yeah. Plant freedom seeds until everyone uses freedom units. Exactly. Like, bro, what is a Celsius, bro? Like, Celsius makes no sense to me. Like, what's 100 degrees in Celsius? It's probably like 30 or something ridiculous. Like, some tiny little itty-bitty number. Probably in 1939, maybe.
UK is going to be forcing YouTube to basically upload and prioritize UK propaganda on their platform.
How does this not surprise me whatsoever?
Not even joking. Like, here's the images right here.
Okay, I want to read it. 100 Celsius is like 39 to 40? Yeah, bro, that's crazy, man. That's such a tiny little number. I only use freedom units except with ammo based. 100 is boiling point. YouTube is yours because put the view by view. The UK government is running a public consultation called Watch This Space, a new strategic direction for UK media. The proposals include mandatory changes to how content is discovered on YouTube. This could direct audiences away from your channel. As a UK creator, this directly impacts your future. Digital content discovery works best when driven by user choice, not legal requirements. This is a vital window for you to share your perspective before the consultation closes on 31st of August, 2026. So your content will be downranked, reducing user exposure to diverse content and independent creators. Threat to reaching channel growth, undermining the creator. I mean, this just seems like a double whammy on top of YouTube already censoring you in the first place. It's pretty ridiculous that YouTube can even enforce stuff like this in the first place, considering that Google doesn't operate out of the United Kingdom. Like, they should be subject to our laws, Not the UK's. Like, that's retarded. Celsius is for measuring water. 0 is frozen. 100 is boiling. Huh. Interesting. Sounds too complicated for me. Just ignore, make fun of the social postures. True.
Show them on screen. This is just absolutely insane. Like, this is breaking news, just came out like an hour or two ago, and YouTube is now urging creators to basically talk about this, urging everyone right now on the platform, like, hey, if you guys don't speak up about this, you don't talk about this, this is going to become a serious problem. And YouTube literally outlines why this is an issue. Basically,
wait, so YouTube wants this to get struck down?
every single indie content creators that are not basically focused or attached to the UK government are going to be like deprioritized to where they're not going to have their content, organically discovered in the algorithm.
Oh, wait. So they're saying anything that's not attached to the UK government is essentially not going to get pushed in the UK? I mean, I can't imagine this is platform-wide. Maybe it is platform-wide. These Euros, they're like speech fascists. It's how you measure the distance your MLRS can fire.
Your content's going to be pushed down, and the only content that's going to appear on the YouTube platform is going to be UK content that is approved by the UK government, aka propaganda. Like, what do you mean we've reached this point now where you have the UK straight up forcing their propaganda on the entirety of YouTube's platform, and it's going to be happening this upcoming August in 2026? Like, everybody needs to be talking about this.
Do I need to start LARPing as a Euroid? Put on an accent. They won't catch me if I speak like a twat.
Explain why this is a huge issue. This is not just a problem for the UK. This is a problem for literally every single country that accesses YouTube. Because, look, we all are adults here. We all know this. YouTube's algorithm is absolute garbage, okay? And if they start messing with their algorithm and allowing the UK to basically force their propaganda with their algorithm, an already screwed up algorithm is going to get even worse, and it's going to affect everyone.
Yeah, the algorithm's already completely atrocious, dude.
Worldwide.
Sure.
This is not going to just affect the UK citizens, people within the UK or, EU. This will affect everyone. And then this will also cause other governments to take a look at what the UK is doing and being like, oh, we're going to start doing the same thing. We're going to start
that's a really, really bad precedent. I don't understand how the UK even has the ability or authority for this to take place at all. Like, how is a company operating outside of your jurisdiction going to be affected directly by your government? Like, what?
Or mainstream media on the platform, and forcing anyone that has like little voices, little channels, or indie voices are not connected to, let's say, the big wigs in Hollywood or whatever, like big companies or governments, they're not going to have a voice anymore. That's basically
everybody go to Rumble, please? Like, dude, I keep saying it, man. Either Rumble needs to pop off or Elon needs to make X into a site that has this kind of like YouTube thing baked into it.
Happening. Pretty much you have the UK government coming in and is like, you better bend over, YouTube. We're about to take control of you. We're about to force you to say what we want you to say, and we're going to make you prioritize our content over everything. Like, what do you mean UK can do this to an American company? Like,
that's my question.
What?
How is this even possible? Like, this seems completely retarded and completely ridiculous that a foreign entity could try and take over a U.S. company and force the foreign entity's propaganda onto YouTube. Like, I'm surprised China hasn't tried this.
Like,
I guess they're all using Billy over there,
everybody
but
needs to be talking about this. So, like, I'm going to wrap up the video here. Please share this video, leave a like and all that, leave a comment. Like, this... Honestly, we need to get this video out. We need to spread this news. Like, everybody on the platform of YouTube should be talking about this. This is not something that is minor or tiny or anything like that. This is a serious issue, not just to YouTube as a platform.
UK is just becoming the white CCP. Yeah, exactly.
Speak your mind, because we have seen what the UK has been doing, especially in the last year, censoring speech and everything. This is their basically next step to making sure people outside of the UK's like area of influence is completely removed from the equation and can no longer talk about what they want to talk about.
You need to keep their BS out of my freaking country. I'm seriously tired of this crap. Exactly.
And allowing
everyone else looks at the UK and is like, how do we avoid becoming like them? And now they're trying to ham fist themselves down our throat. Like, absolutely not. Piss off, bro. Get out of here. How you doing, honey baked hams?
the UK's propaganda to be on the top of the actual algorithm. So yeah, just like I said, share this video, leave a like and all that. This is incredibly important. But thank you so much. Be safe, stay healthy.
All right. Who is this chud? True. I've never seen chibi reviews outside. I think I have, yeah, I have an Asmongold. So Bacardi 151 is where it's at. Is that so? I want to see what Asmongold had to say about this, because, I mean, Asmongold, I'm glad that he's talking about it, because he has one of the biggest reaches out of pretty much anybody else on the platform, right? And, you know, he's not retarded. Not bad, thanks. How's your stream so far? Doing good. Yo, what's up, 3 more characters? Happy America Day.
Wait, what the hell? Wait, what is this?
For context, this is a message from YouTube themselves, urging creators to fight the proposed UK's state-mandated algorithm.
That's how you know it's serious. He had to be outside, not just touch some grass. Yeah, he had to go into nature.
UK government is running a public consultation called Watch This Space, a new strategic direction for UK media. The proposals include mandatory changes to how content is discovered on YouTube. This could direct audiences away from your channel. Digital content discovery works best when driven by user choice, not legal.
It's Asmon's retarded, just like normal levels of it. Dude, here's the thing that is astonishing to me. YouTube writing this is LARPing as though content is even discovered through audience, you know, reach and audience clicking on stuff whatsoever, which is almost certainly not true. Let's be real here. YouTube still shadow bans the absolute crap out of you, but YouTube is actually upset that they're not going to be the ones in charge of shadow banning you. And I never thought I would say this, but I would prefer YouTube to shadow ban me than the UK government, because the UK is the biggest, like, it's somehow the UK is a worse place than California, and that's pretty astonishing to say, right? You have no freedom of speech in the UK, and you expect them to be able to take over a platform like YouTube, which is, well, theoretically supposed to be about free speech and expressing yourself and making your own content or whatever. Obviously, that's not exactly how it's shaken out over the last however long, over the last decade or whatever. But there's literally no hope of YouTube ever returning to form should something like this actually go through.
Requirements. This is a vital window for you to share your perspective on the content. Oh my god. They're trying to, like, rig algorithms now? The proposed rules now include a mandatory prominence regime.
Algorithm rigging. Somehow the UK is breaking out of its own, like, I don't understand how this is possible to even try and do this to an American company. That's what boggles me the most. How is this possible? It just doesn't make any sense to me. The UK should have never given up their pew-pews? Yeah. The second you give up your pew-pews, you're basically at the government's mercy. They can just bend you over whenever they feel like it. They get that kind of power, what's going to stop them from trying to report people to local authorities and try to put pressure on them? They'll obviously do it. It's the UK, man. They had freaking Dankula arrested for Pug doing a Roman salute as a joke. And that was ages ago. It's only worse now. Asmon's finally healing, wearing a real shirt. The rainbow shirt effect is wearing off.
Prominence. What is this North Korea shit? Prominence regime? This could include digital platforms like YouTube to prioritize and give a privileged.
What, they're gonna turn YouTube into like a frickin' into like India's caste system? Oh, we can't show your content. You're in the bottom of the barrel tier of users.
Position to traditional broadcasters like BBC, ITV, and Channel 4 in user interfaces and recommendation feeds, potentially pushing your content out of sight, mandating prominence to traditional...
Well, YouTube already pushes my content out of sight, so nothing's going to change for me. But the UK can take the piss, man. They have no business being anywhere near anything that has to do with any kind of freedom of expression platform or whatsoever. Yeah, dude got put in jail for shooting a gun here, posting a pic of it. It's dystopian. How fitting for Jeet.
Institutions will impact.
I just think it's funny that YouTube is talking about this and they're like, hey, we need you guys to talk about this so that this doesn't actually go through. We want to remain to be the ones who actually get to censor you and not the UK. I'm like, huh. I never thought I would see the day where I'm preferring YouTube's boot up my anus to the UK government.
other independent news creators. Your content is downranked. Threat to reach. Oh my god. Oh my god. Now I want to celebrate 4th of July even more. So their propaganda machines are losing.
Wait, that's true, bro. They launched this freaking nuke on the 4th of July. Do we need to go have another war with them? Perhaps? Do we need to beat them into submission again?
Losing so badly that the only way that they can stop it is by making it mandatory to show the propaganda. If YouTube folds, X has the golden opportunity. Every company has to fold.
That's what I'm saying. X. Bro, Elon, implement a YouTube system onto your platform. And while you're at it, implement an actual real streaming system that's not as terrible as it is right now. They still mad after all these years, bro. They're trying to get their get back. At this point, we need to colonize the UK. Somehow us colonizing the UK would be a more return to form for the UK than they currently are. Like, that's a crazy thought, isn't it?
To the government, because the government has guns. YouTube doesn't have any guns. They're going to try to resist this, but at the end of the day, if the UK
would be fighting
government
Brits, just
tells them to
imported
jump,
in
they're
the
gonna be
army,
saying
it'll
how
be
high.
easier
They could
this
just
time.
literally shut and block off access to YouTube on that website.
Yes,
Governments
XTube. We can't be naming it that, bro. I think it was Moses that said that last time. That does not sound like a safe website.
have a million different ways that they can be fucking annoying, right? The problem is that British
It's like, oh yeah, bro, you've been uploading to XTube? People are gonna give you some weird looks, bro.
citizens, I think,
I'm an
they've
XTuber.
been boiled very, very slowly. There have been increasingly more speech laws.
It's hilarious.
You have been
It is something
increasingly told
Elon
that
would
you
do.
can't see what's in front of you. You can't even discuss what's in front of you. You can't even consume content that is contrary to what's in front of you. And all of this is
Like,
happened,
X
I
has
think,
the golden
probably over the
opportunity. My idea, obviously, I don't know anything about what I'm about to say, but why would Rumble not try and get involved with Elon Musk to import Rumble infrastructure onto X and kind of have, like, the XTube idea as, like, a collaboration using Rumble's infrastructure in some sort of collaborative effort? Because that would make it a whole lot easier, I'm sure. So long as they were 100% mandatory on doing the freedom of idea, freedom of speech thing, I think it would be a great idea. But then again, who am I, right? I don't know the inner workings of Rumble or of X, so just a thought. Elon, the current king of childish dad jokes, yeah.
course of my whole life.
Elon would
right?
100%
That's their
make
strategy.
XTube
Whittle
a
us
thing.
down slowly to a point where we feel hopeless to do anything about it.
If you became an
they want
XTuber,
YouTube to
stopped for a bit,
prioritize the mainstream broadcasters,
then started
like
up again,
BBC.
you'd be an
so
X or
if the
XTuber.
government in the UK
Yeah.
does go through with
An
this, I will show you
XXXTuber.
my analytics because I do have a very large international audience. I will show you if there's a big difference
These
with
cars
this
are
because I think
sexy,
what they're
for
going to
fuck's
do
sake.
is they're probably going to deprioritize different media that is contrary to what their ideology is. And a good way to look at that is that, do you remember, like, so the Birmingham police went out and they posted and they said, don't show people
Triple
this video.
XTuber.
Like, they went and they saw this, the incident. We would ask them.
Yeah, did you guys watch my X video?
Footage
Never
is
mind.
not further shared. By the way, this is the footage they're talking about. So this guy gets clotheslined and punched in the back of the head, and then the female police officer grabs him and then throws him on the ground. Or slams him against the wall. Look at that. So that's what happened. Brother, what the fuck? I know. Share it more? Well, that's the reason why they want it to be shut down. But enjoying the man, Rupert Lowe is in tech. How about that? That is crazy.
Wait,
and
the goats in Texas?
join the culture here in Texas. I love to see it. I love to hear it. There we go. I do really hope that Rupert Lowe is going to be able to go on Joe Rogan's podcast. I think that'd be super, super cool.
Yeah, so are we pivoting to XTube? I like the idea. However, I want more platforms geared towards free speech because we are outnumbered. So I think I prefer X having their own thing too. I agree. I'm just saying in terms of like which would be the fastest way for something like that to happen would probably be if Rumble and X were to collab. I obviously don't think that's going to happen. But, you know, if they're in need of $1 million ideas, that way we could also avoid uploading to something called XTube. It's like I don't want to have to go around saying, "Oh yeah, man, I upload X videos." Elon needs to buy Google. Yeah. That might be a bit too well, I was going to say it might be a bit too expensive for him, but he's still rich as piss, so it'll be the fastest for sure. I got you. These foreigners want to come to the West. Why don't we Take the West to them. We can bring back colonization so that everyone can pretend to be mad about it, all while reaping benefits. I'm right there with you, Richard Throbbin. Rupert Lowe is going to get arrested when he gets back because he fired guns and posted on social media. Yeah. Pretty much how the UK operates. Absolute degenerate government. It's despicable.
Hey, what's up guys, Riff here. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about the latest and very
So I heard some stuff came out about Hassan.
satisfying news involving Hassan
Is he
Piker.
cooked?
Now, one of the biggest frustrations involving this guy is the fact that he seemingly avoids any
There are posts
consequences.
asking us to invade the UK by people from the UK. Listen, I'm just saying, right? Canada first, then we take the UK. You know, can take some other places too. Seeing a lot of female cops, and that feels like they're actively weaponizing empathy or something. Female cop ain't getting any empathy for me after the one we saw the other day that just shot a random bystander trying to run away. Hey, what's up, guys? Rev here.
For his actions, but based on recent developments, it appears that narrative might be changing. You can see the look of dread and despair on Hassan's face from a recent stream where live on Twitch he discovered that the Cuban operative who brought him into Cuba for that humanitarian effort
We gotta start colonization in the UK for sure, maybe the rest of Europe.
detained
Japan can
by
help
United
us.
States federal agents. And now Hassan is actually getting
I'm
nervous,
down.
even dreading the possibility of going to jail for these related circumstances. A lot of prayers might be answered
Please,
if this
please, please. Can we get pay-per-view of Hassan's arrest? And of his jail cell?
actually happens. But I want to start off this video by giving a quick update to Hassan over the past day or so since the stream.
Like, all I'm saying, government can set up pay-per-view to Hassan's arrest and pay-per-view to a camera in Hassan's jail cell, and all the money spent to that gets used on taxes, and then they can lower taxes. Thoughts? What are our thoughts on this? I hope he doesn't get arrested. Why?
actually developed. Not only has this communist operative been detained, he's also lost his legal status.
There's too much
courtesy
good
of the
content.
Secretary of
Who else am I gonna milk for good YouTube video? Good YouTube video reaction content. Wait, you might be onto something.
State, putting Hassan in a very...
If Hassan gets
very
arrested, then Nux can
precarious-
finally upload his Hassan is 1000% screwed video. Yeah. He pushes people to our side. That's true that he pushes people to our side. But also, more Pegasus could finally wrap up his legendary series. Like, that'd be pretty legendary to actually get a finale. Asman will be lonely. He will be.
position to
I
say
feel like
the
if we were
least.
to
Now,
work
for
with a
those who don't
majority
know,
that's
or
being
those who need a
silenced, we
reminder,
might not have to
Hassan
recolonize.
and a bunch
Just
of
help them open up a can of whoop and
influencers,
leave
they
enough
went over to Cuba
guns for them to do it
a
themselves.
humanitarian effort, which was really just a glorified vacation, and the hypocrisy was on full display. Even
No, I'm down for
Cuban
this conquer
outlets
the
were
UK
pointing this
idea.
out because Hassan was wearing an outfit that was worth more than the average Cuban salary. For people like Hassan and the other influencers,
No, but you don't understand, Rev. The Cubans were actually having a really good time because of the island mindset with, like, the power outages and stuff. You know, they were just partying it up.
this was basically a safari where they got to observe
More Pegasus can finally
struggling
retire off the
people
royalties of the
from a
legendary
safe
series. Yeah, that's what I'm
distance
saying, bro.
While bootlicking the communist regime that was making it happen. In fact, during that trip, there was massive blackouts in Cuba. where
Canada
over
too, Maid must be
99% of the
destroyed, 100% agree.
population
Maid is so despicable.
was without power, including hospitals where ventilators were
It's funny, though, that all of the, like, quote-unquote most empathetic people on the internet, they always end up supporting Maid and political violence and stuff like that. You're like, wow, you're just such an empathetic person.
working, which resulted in deaths. But don't worry, Hassan and the other influencers who were staying at state-sponsored
He's a communist with a
five-star
Gucci bag, gotta have his kicks, gotta
they
have his
had
swag.
ample power to go out and party, which is something that he essentially bragged about during all of this. Well, that sort of smug attitude would disappear, where shortly after that trip, Hassan
Criminalize delivering aid. No. Maybe you just did something illegal and you're getting subpoenaed for it. Like, are you retarded? This guy has avoided consequences his entire life and is astonished that for the first time ever, he's actually having to face the consequences of his actions. It's going to be the joke from Nux. It's going to be Hassan is 1000%. Yeah, I know. It's every single title. We should take Mexico too so we can uplift all those hot Latinas. Wait. You might be onto something. Listen. Never ask a racist the race of it. Never ask a racist his opinion on Latinas.
Subpoenaed by federal authorities for that trip, already sparking a lot of nervous feelings in the guy. Which, you know what?
Well, if it's the consequences of my actions.
Some commie
he doesn't even know the definition of that.
Here.
Hassan's
you
beyond
should
retarded,
face the consequences that they get as
Complete
well.
regard.
Everything comes with a price when you start acting
so
like
empathetic
this
that they'll
and
kill you
doing
to end your suffering, even if you
egregious
want to live. Yeah.
behavior. And he
friggin' honor. They want to honor kill you so just because you disagree with them.
I feel completely immune to consequences, but it appears that might be coming to an end. Because a few days ago, it was reported that U.S. agents nabbed that Cuban operative who brought Hassan into Cuba. And make no mistake, he's nervous, okay? He likes to LARP like he's invincible while also LARPing like he's a victim. But this time, his demeanor has changed. Look at the face
Not gonna lie, I'm a pretty
of
big fan of
Hassan
personal
as he's
accountability.
reading
Me too.
the related headline involving that operative.
If
Here-
people were actually held accountable for their actions, stuff wouldn't be so bad. You know, if people got arrested over in California for stealing or, you know, committing any crimes in these blue cities, if people actually got punished for it, less people would do it. But for some reason, the judges keep letting them out because, it's just racist to put somebody who did a crime in prison. We can help El Salvador take some of that Mexican land. It's great hearing that South American countries are getting more based. Yeah. This is why we don't mess with commies. How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? Fraud? Yeah, fraud too.
What a fucking time to be alive. What a time to be alive.
That's right. What a time
Bro
to be
streams himself doing something illegal, and then he's like, oh, it's just, they're coming after me, guys. You know, like, I don't deserve this. This is crazy. Not like he's avoided accountability for literally calling people to violence live on stream to tens of thousands of people live and hundreds of thousands of people not live.
alive.
And didn't get banned.
Speaking of you and Fox News, you were on it.
Hiker.
Almost like when you repeatedly allow people like this a lack of accountability, they just keep doing worse and worse stuff until it ends up at this level. He killed someone, he should be in jail. Wait, he has dreads?
Bro,
It's
Trump
the
is
system's
gonna put
fault.
me in
He should get a
prison,
second
I
chance.
swear to
Yeah, those
God.
dreads are siphoning his brain power, actually, so he can't be held accountable for his actions.
God, what the hell is going on? The
In a civil
McMorrow
society,
of
maybe.
Wisconsin has condemned you. Nice.
Condemned by another politician.
I'm about to
Amazing.
hit fucking 1930s Germany if we haven't already hit it, and these dumb fucks are still fucking complaining about.
Twitch should have
These
permabanned
dumb
Hassan from
fucks.
Twitch like 10 times over, yeah.
On the Democratic
100%
Party
agree.
side are still complaining about people that the Trump administration is actively targeting.
By the way, he compared his experience to being in 1930s Germany.
Well, of course he is. Of course he does. He's the maximal victim. Him and his side always view themselves as the maximal victims of any consequence, anything whatsoever. Something bad happens to them, oh, it's the system. Oh, it's this. Oh, it's that. By the way, does he have a picture of Obama with Queen Elizabeth on his wall back here? What the frick is that? I can't tell if that's Obama or who the dude is, but like, who has that on their wall?
I mean, this guy is a rank 1 victim if I've ever seen one, ladies and gentlemen.
And they're also taking advantage of that active targeting because they also don't like us. Great.
I'm so tired of these dudes bringing up 1930s Germany. He'd literally be gone. Yeah, bro, 1930s Germany, where you were notoriously able to go on live stream and complain about, oh, it's just so hard for me. It's like, something tells me if this was a 1930s Germany, no one would ever hear from you again.
Take a shower.
But that's what they always do, right? They complain about how oppressive our country is by uploading videos to the internet, speaking openly and freely about their retarded opinions. It's like, bro, the only reason you even have this privilege is because our country is objectively the greatest there's ever been.
I go live, and then I get hit in the face with, I'm on Smosh. My Smosh video's out. Denims wins her lawsuit against H3H3. Turns out the State Department is like actively pursuing some group that I guess like was also a part of the humanitarian aid mission that we did in Cuba that I didn't even know about.
Man, with that series of events, God truly has a sense of humor. This is absolutely hilarious. This guy who feels like he's above consequences is facing
You can see the idiot that threw away all his career for
set of
Trump to be impeached.
And he can't even LARP like he's not worried. He is worried. And it's very funny. Just look at the face of Hassan as he's discovering what's going on here. Look at the fear in his eyes. We have the feds involved, ladies and gentlemen.
Cuban national that brought Hassan to Cuba was arrested. He thinks Trump will arrest him next. Please, this would be so funny.
He has
It would
done
be so
nothing
peak.
but crap all over them and mock them and taunt them for years and years and years. Do you think they don't have a chip on their shoulder?
And of
to go
course,
after
the disingenuous people will be like, oh, now you're for the government imprisoning its political opposition? No, I'm for the government imprisoning people who do illegal stuff. Like, duh, as should you be. Like, they used that same LARP when Trump went after Hunter Biden, who's objectively participating in corruption and Burisma. And they're like, oh, they're going after the opposition with the legal system. It's like, no, we're going after people who did illegal stuff. It just so happens that the majority of people who do illegal stuff happen to be on your side because your side supports having zero moral standards whatsoever. They also talk smack about how our country's darker history, not realizing that some countries had worse history and are still screwed. Yeah, bro, they always complain about slavery and they never talk about the people that actually sold the slaves to us. Why is that? It's almost because the people who sold the slaves to us were Africans. Like, if you want to go back to Africa, have fun, bro. I would like fireworks again if he's arrested, 100%. Out of Hunter Biden and Trump, who is a mugshot? Exactly. Yeah, Hunter Biden also, Joe pardoned him.
someone who is involved?
I thought he didn't do anything. How could he get pardoned for something he never did anything wrong? Same with Fauci. How can you get pardoned for despite having allegedly never done anything wrong?
In this entire
the country is still participating in
set of
slavery, yeah.
circumstances who played a role. He asked for this. He's getting exactly.
Yeah, they
what
complain
he's
all
been-
this LARP about slavery that was done away with ages and ages and ages ago. Meanwhile, they have nothing to say about human trafficking or like modern day slavery.
asking for. But yeah, like I said, this is the update. What he saw was the detaining of this operative. The update now is that the Secretary of State, Marco Rubio, has terminated the legal status.
Not only pardoned him, he pardoned him of anything he might have done since like 2014. Yeah, exactly. I thought he did nothing, bro. That's what you told me. Why does he need a pardon? Why does he need a retroactive pardon all the way back to like 2014?
Of that operative. And boy, it's going to get much more interesting, not only for that
Okay,
operative,
that's sus. Your
but
daddy had
for
to pardon you.
Hassan
That
as
should
well.
be
They've already
illegal. I
expressed
didn't know
their
that at all.
intention
Yeah, he
to
got
go
pardoned. Like, what are we even doing here, bro? Like, are you kidding me?
after him. They already subpoenaed Hassan. So does he really think this is
Now,
the end?
they did... I do wonder if they'll ever, try and follow up on trying to get rid of his pardons because of the auto pin scandal or whatever. It probably will never happen because then they're going to try and go after every pardon that's currently active. But it was a pardon for 10 years as well. Yeah, it's just ridiculous.
of the situation? I hope not. For his sake. I mean, it's a bad time.
All you do is tell
be
us,
made-
oh, nothing ever happened. Nobody ever did anything wrong. And then you pardon a guy. And then you retroactively pardon a guy for all crimes he may have committed. And I'm like, that's weird. You don't normally pardon people that you say are innocent your entire term in office and before your term in office.
Hassan Piker, I mean, he has flown way too close to the sun for years now, and now he's fearing the results of his own actions. So, well, if it isn't the consequences of my own actions. But Hassan's been coping so much on Twitter. We talked about this yesterday. Coming on and saying people on this website treat me like I'm the biggest villain, and I just want them to have healthcare, autonomy in their workplace, and for us to end our endless wars.
Bro, like, he's such a LARPer, man. It's actually crazy. This guy doesn't want you to have anything.
And I thought this was very funny. There is a proposed note. I've never seen proposed notes like this. An
Not to
absolute
mention,
nuke.
if you disagree with him, he wants you to not be alive.
Look at all of the sources trying to back up this proposed note. Hassan has said many things.
I doubt they'll get anything with the
qualify
auto
as
pin.
villainous
There's some
or
battles you
worse
probably can't
beyond
spend energy and
just
resources on,
wanting
especially when you
healthcare.
had so much going to the
And then you see
USAID.
a
I agree. I don't
whole
think anything's
list.
going to happen with the auto pin, but it is still an interesting, like, it's an interesting thread that never really got closure that people brought up. I mean, most people just forget about it because that's how politics works. But I will be curious to ever see if that comes up again, or at least for future presidencies, if that ever comes
Of examples,
up
including
again.
his 9/11 comments, October 7th comments, and then just a quick fire round of other heinous behavior. I mean, I can only take a stab at to what it could be. What could Hassan have possibly done over the years to warrant such a suggestion and list of villainous behavior? And, well, we have plenty
Pretends that he's some, like, super empathetic person and gets community noted with an actual dictionary of YouTube clips of him just saying the most heinous stuff on planet Earth.
examples directly provided in the quotes as well. I guess I'm so terminally online and so invested in this, I can recognize every single one of these. But yeah, that is the situation, ladies and gentlemen. Hassan Piker is in some hot water, and absolutely no one, other than his sycophants, feel bad for him whatsoever. But anyways, that's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed, please consider giving the video.
Does crime get scared because he might actually get punished for crime? Didn't he say we earned 9/11 or something? Yeah, he did say that. I mean, that's one of the things right here on the community note. But of course he believes that, right? Like, he supports the people that did it. He's notoriously supported terrorist organizations. Repeatedly. I'm telling you, they don't have to go after pardons directly. They just have to get the doctor to say Biden was unfit and all his garbage from that point could be hit. That's true, actually. That could theoretically be an avenue. It's an avenue that would be cut off from now on. Probably no future president would be using it for pardons or any other decisions of influence, but we won't hear anything about the Biden pardons. He said actual terrorists on his stream. Yeah, that's also true. I mean, the guy is genuinely... Isn't it astonishing how these leftists continuously go on live stream all the time and do the most heinous things you've ever seen in your life? And then pretend that they're some kind of victim when they face any kind of accountability whatsoever. Him and Frogan need to get shipped back home. They've overstayed their welcome. They were never welcome as far as I'm concerned. They were never welcome. They should have never been here to begin with.
Possibly done over the years to warrant such a suggestion.
But yeah, absolutely despicable behavior from Hassan. Hopefully he actually gets locked up. Yay, I no longer have that stupid crown in front of my tag. All right.
Communism may
No, watch Decoy talk about it too.
finally have consequences. As Secretary of State Marco Rubio...
Fair enough. Agreed. Hassan's an anchor baby anyways, from what I heard. I mean, Hassan's entire family is just scumbags, right? It's not like his uncle's much better. Cenk Uyghur's straight up just a degenerate
is clamping down on communism in our country.
He's a terrorist supporter, but nobody bats an eye. But the Patriot, but the Patriot Front Fed / investigators march and everyone loses their minds. Yeah. It's hilarious, the like disparity of what leftists will crash out about. Like Trump gets the freaking reflecting pool, has work done on the reflecting pool, and they're losing their freaking minds over it. Meanwhile, we have to fight for our lives just to get any kind of real terrorist sympathizers to have any kind of accountability for their actions whatsoever. Yes, the guy who wants to bang animals, right? Yeah, Cenk Uygur says that if he was the benevolent dictator of the world, he would allow bestiality for the pleasure of the animal. Like, what kind of sick freak even goes on live and says that, bro? Like, are you kidding me? Somebody that even says stuff like that shouldn't even be in our country. More people need to speak in YouTube chat. Stop lurking.
Is now investigating Piker and Code Pink, who hosted his trip to Cuba. The feds are looking at funding for the trip, which some think is tied to the Chinese Communist Party. The Trump administration wants to know if Piker and Code Pink
Didn't some of those leftists kill ducks and put them in the pond too? I don't know if they killed the ducks and put them in the pond, but they obviously started spraying all these like random chemicals into the pond or whatever. And then dead animals, people found dead animals in them. Honestly, you're probably right. It probably was leftists just throwing dead ducks into the pond to act like, you know, to LARP as though they killed people, or they killed animals, but I don't know.
U.S. laws and sanctions in support of Cuba's communist government.
I kind of stopped keeping up with the reflection pool stuff because it's genuinely the stupidest issue of all time.
In addition, Rubio has terminated the legal status of Cuban operatives, with the feds detaining 3 of them, notably Yoga Dominguez, who's affiliated with the Cuban Institutes of Friendship with the People, the same group that helped organize trips with Code Pink to come visit Cuba, that one group that went to Cuba with Hassan. And honestly, we all assumed it was a propaganda tour, but it's difficult to prove the difference between useful idiots and porn paid for.
Some of us are unfortunately at work, so I need to lurk to listen. Great stream so far. No, I was just reading what somebody else said. You're free to lurk, bro. Do not feel bad about lurking.
Operatives. Now, we shouldn't assume anything necessarily about Hassan, except even he thinks this means he's going to prison.
Earlier this month, I designated ICAP and several other Cuban organizations responsible for engaging in subversive anti-American activities. I don't understand why they're covering this as like the organization that sent Hassan Piker to Cuba. Bro, Trump is gonna put me in prison, I swear to God. What the?
Please? Pretty please? Would that be the funniest thing Trump's done the entire administration so far? The Patriot Front comes out and the people point at them and say, look at those masked up white supremacists. To me, they seem like a leftist psyop. Either way, they're probably paid for by the SPLC. Probably.
Hell is going on? We're about to hit in 1930s Germany if we haven't already hit it. The State Department is like actively pursuing some group that I guess like was also a part of the humanitarian aid mission.
About more Peg, part of me hopes he does a Hassan in prison updates for the laws if anything actually happens, but nothing ever happens. Yeah, unfortunately I'm right there with you. I'm not gonna believe Hassan getting put in jail or prison or facing any kind of consequences until it actually happens. Nothing ever happens
in Cuba that I didn't even know about.
And maybe he can plead ignorance, as maybe he
I'm
was
trying to manifest
genuinely
it
in
right
the
now.
dark. Or maybe the fact that when he was simply
Hassan going to
subpoenaed,
prison.
not even charged, but just someone they wanted to question, and he already seemed to think he was going to prison, makes me believe there's something he definitely doesn't want discovered, as he's already suggesting his arrest would be politically motivated. But as Asmongold says, for all of us, this is what we voted for.
We are now one step closer to Hassan going to jail.
No, brother.
Oh no, a post by the
For
secretary.
decades, the Cuban Institute of Friendship with the People, or ICAP.
Bro, the this is what we voted for thing. I accidentally hit the refresh key and my 2-paragraph message got erased. No, but this is gonna be the you're gonna get tired of winning. You're gonna get so many wins, or whatever he said. Yes, Trump. I'm not tired of winning yet. Can we please get Hassan in prison? I need another win.
has been a vehicle for radical left-wing extremism and subversive foreign influence in the United States and across our hemisphere. ICAP is the Cuban regime's premier influence and intelligence front group, exploiting its vast network to spy on Americans, promote anti-Western propaganda, coordinate foreign influence operations, and organize revolutionary leftist movements around the world. Earlier this month, I designated ICAP as several other Cuban organizations.
Dude, is Marco Rubio actually the guy to dismantle these groups? Because as a Cuban American, he probably has like a very unique distaste for these people.
Well, that's true. Marco Rubio is Cuban.
Maybe Marcus Rubius can be our salvation. Like, if Marco runs, I'm going to vote for him.
As previously, we
Okay, you know what? I'll throw this out there. I was going to always vote for JD Vance, but if Marco Rubio can get Hassan put in prison, you know, you might convince me.
one of JLO enemies for simply disagreeing politically, but the second they took Trump in for a mugshot, just so they can claim the stupid talking point of, how can you be pro-law and order while supporting a felon, the Democrats
If he gives Hassan prison updates, would be funny as hell. Hassan's boyfriend doesn't eat halal, Hassan dropped the soap in the shower, and now he's been accused of cheating.
made lawfare just part of politics, not to mention these charges.
Well, that has nothing to do, right? Well, I mean, obviously, I see the point Decoy is making, but Hassan actually did something illegal. It's not just using the law to go after the other side. It's going after the law to do something to somebody who did something illegal. Like, it's totally different when they do something to you despite having you not done anything illegal. That's obvious lawfare. It just so happens that a certain side always tends to be the people breaking the law. Interesting. I wonder why that is. Trump still technically isn't a felon.
Aren't about building valuations. This is about foreign agents, designated enemies of the state, potentially purchasing influence in American elections. But nah, Hassan...
Maybe if Trump did get felon status, the left would suddenly become really, like... really pro-putting people in prison. When you think about it, they'd be like anti-watermelon felon culture, you know what I'm saying? suddenly they're like, oh, no, we all have to be up we have to be respectable individuals. The case is moved to appeals court.
Frames this as,
sentencing.
we're just hating. All he wants is healthcare, fairness in the workplace, and ending endless wars. When no, people treat you like the villain because everybody thinks you electrocuted your pooch. Or at the very least, get unreasonably angry when she briefly stands up.
Why do you think they suspended sentencing until after his term?
Not to mention how this rich kid constantly simps for socialism, celebrates when his side finally votes it in to NYC.
Can he just pardon himself? Like, is that possible? Like, if Joe can pardon Hunter, can Trump just be like, I pardon myself of any wrongdoing all the way back to 1960?
Who then
Hashtag free Kaya
cuts the
and the
AC.
brothel thing. Oh yeah, that's totally right. I forgot about the brothel issue. I hope it'd be hilarious.
For the peasants.
Every business owner, please set your thermostats to 78 degrees to alleviate the stress on our power grid.
Meanwhile, setting his thermostats at
78 degrees is literally incinerating for indoors, right? Am I crazy? What do you guys keep your thermostat at? Like, 78 degrees is so freaking hot.
54.
While the mayor encouraged residents to keep air conditions set at 78 degrees, he may not be following his own advice.
They never follow their own advice.
Took a thermometer into City Hall and found that nearly every area
He can only
of the
pardon
building
federal cases, not for state court, which is where those 34 felonies are at.
was cooler than the mayor's 78-degree mandate.
People keep calling this the warmth of collectivism, but
69
I
to
just
70.
see it as a
I don't have
sum
AC
of
at the moment.
stupidity.
My compressor
it's
is
not
broke.
like we don't have
I'm so
endless
sorry, bro.
examples of socialism resulting in the elites
This guy's acting like a
enjoying-
sadist. 69 to 70? Yeah, exactly, bro. You know what divides us from the third world? It's air conditioning. Mine's at 76 right now. Bro, that's hot as frick, man. 76? Like, but you usually have lots of fans? Okay, fair enough.
what capitalism commonly provides, while only the serf class is
Neko, you live in like a
expected to
European?
sacrifice.
Exactly.
And that's exactly what these arrests are about. Socialists
It's
supporting
91 here at
Americans traveling to
9:36
communist
p.m.
Cuba, rocking $5,000 outfits for social media, enjoying rock concerts during the day, and 5-star hotel accommodations at night. Meanwhile, the common Cuban citizen
Are you in Texas or
lost
something, bro?
electricity, reportedly even during surgeries. We don't want this third world nonsense in America.
don't dox yourself,
That's
but-
why it takes propaganda to promote socialism.
I'm trying to think
as
where would even
appealing.
be that
But
hot.
if there's one avenue that we have not made a single
Yeah.
dent in,
But I also have solar, so
It's
basically I could run my
socialism,
AC
but
as much as I
rich.
wanted.
that is catnip.
Bro, if I could run my AC as much as I wanted, there would literally be a polar vortex coming out of my house.
For every broke boy on the planet. Every
Dressing like
person
General Mao's
making
disciple in his stream.
$35,000 a year.
Yes.
When they hear someone go, oh, this guy's a rich socialist, isn't that hypocritical? That is catnip, dude. Every other week, there's another 45-minute YouTube video essay. Hassan is a hypocritical socialist because he's rich.
Texas is
and
big,
then
so not
they
much
run the
doxing. That's
route-
true. It's bigger than literally everywhere in the EU, I think.
Of like all the previous things. That
Is there any European countries that are bigger than Texas? Maybe like one. I genuinely don't know.
I never have implied or anything like that. They'll be like, oh, he came from a rich background. He lied about his background. I never did.
I said I was broke because my parents, my dad,
UK, not
went
EU.
broke by the time I got to college,
Russia.
and I was
Oh,
broke
yeah.
for the first.
I meant the UK.
almost.
And then it's like dog abuser, brothel. It's
Minus
just
77,
every
bro.
single
That's so
time
hot, man. Like at 77 degrees? That's crazy, bro. I cannot imagine setting the thermostat above 72. Like 72 is still hot, but 72 is still hot, but like that's the upper limit.
Starting point always is
All of Europe is about as big as the US.
socialism but rich.
How dare his detractors use something like
The libs are scared to
his
dox
history
Texans. They see
to
guns and faint.
criticize
Yeah,
his
true.
talking points. As no socialist can
Desert
ever
weather
shake
feels
the
cooler than it
contradiction
is.
Of we need
you're in
the
the
rich to
desert.
share their wealth, but not my wealth. As the first
You don't
rule
have like any humidity in the desert, do you?
of socialism must be never share the riches made off of socialism. And despite the fact that NYC was asked to shut off their AC, Hassan's still promoting socialist
I'm used to living in heat because my first apartment was top floor and we didn't get
an immediate
didn't run the
pathway
AC
for every
all
single
summer,
documented immigrant
so it got
that's here in this
toasty
country
90 or
today.
something.
Even softball interview.
Man, I've definitely had the AC be broken at times, but oh man, unlivable. I tell you that, bro. Like nothing is worse than being inside your house and dripping sweat.
Who's for socialist
Just sitting
candidates
there.
for governor.
Super easy, super simple. Rapid fire. Do you support repealing Act 10?
Yes.
Universal child care?
Yes.
Free school meals?
Yes.
Guaranteed pay leave?
Yes.
Abolishing ICE?
Yes.
As this stream apparently raised over $50,000 for this idiot, when it really just called this specific image into question of what appears to be Hassan with a tail wearing a diaper. And I
What?
even thought that was photoshopped, but no, it was plainly there on stream. And even though social media users are laughing at him over it, I honestly believe this gives him credibility in his preferred circles. I briefly seen his streams where he panhandles pennies, begging, I need this many more paid for subscriptions, then I'll sing along to a song about Charlie Kirk. And to most adult individuals, seeing a socialist millionaire in a mansion
This lady is evil and
singing
she's
a song about
too stupid
someone
to realize
who was
it.
assassinated
Many such
isn't
cases.
something we'd spend our hard-earned money on. So seeing Hassan openly place that poster on his wall means we will likely
People vote
never
for her, that's the worst
understand
part.
the mentality.
Yeah. We've had people in office like Jasmine Crockett before, man. I have no in AOC. I have no hope for elected representatives. Stay away from Wisconsin. I don't live there, but I love the state. Piss off.
Of his audience. Now, if they choose to shovel money his
And we need Wisconsin to that state needs to become permanently right wing. same with Michigan and Pennsylvania, bro.
way because he's one of them, that's one thing. But Marco Rubio and the Trump administration
We need to bring
are
back
about to
tar and
figure out
feathering.
if he's also being paid by
You might be
enemies
onto
of the
something.
state. So if you appreciate my concise, potty-trained commentary on the tragic status that is today's reality, hopefully I've earned your
I'm
subscription.
still wondering how Jasmine
and-
Crockett won, honestly. Wouldn't shock me if it was fraud. Considering the Democrats love to get candidates in office who are straight up too retarded to do anything other than what they're told. Like, they love their just, like, puppet candidates. The Democratic Party is over. They're literally turning into the commies. The Democratic Party's been over for a long time. Long time. I mean, the Democrats are not even Democrats anymore. They're just straight up leftists. Leftist ideologues. Has nothing to do with democracy or any kind of classical liberalism or whatnot at all. She got the black vote by pretending to be ghetto. Oh yeah, I have seen the clip. People see the D in the name and vote for that. That's how she won. True. But what I don't understand is how these places that are consistently run by Democrats consistently always get worse. And then the people are like, oh, things have gotten so bad. We need to vote in another Democrat. Like, wouldn't you eventually figure out at some point during your time of living that, I voted for this party and it's been majority in control of this region for so long, and this region has exclusively gotten worse. Maybe I should vote for the other party. Is Jasmine Crockett that woman that said to get rid of farmers because food comes from Walmart or something like that? I don't remember what you're talking about there. She was the lady that said Carmelo Anthony's blade that he stabbed Austin Metcalf with was just a little baby knife and couldn't actually be classified as a deadly weapon. Turns out the party switching was just Democrats turning to communism. Dude, the party switch thing is such a stupid argument. All you have to do is look at the fact that Washington, D.C. is the only place in the entire United States since the founding of this country that has exclusively voted for the Democrat Party to know that the party switch never actually happened. The government, where the government's located, has always voted for the big government party since the dawn of time. What? No way. Gotta love that not using your brain type of thinking. Yeah. I'd probably be a Democrat if I was an adult in the 90s. She said committing a crime doesn't make you a criminal too, if I remember correctly. Yeah, she did say that. Yeah, the non-deadly weapon killed somebody. I don't even like deadly weapon classifications in a sense, right? Because pretty much anything can be a deadly weapon if you hit somebody with it the wrong way. Like, you can kill somebody just by hitting them with your hands. That's why I'm like, Like, that's why I'd side with, like, Chud the Builder and be like, bro, the guy that just randomly walked up to him and started wailing on him totally deserved to get shot. At the very least. And I don't even really particularly care for Chud the Builder. He seems like a weird person. But I also can't say I'm the most educated on Chud the Builder. But Jasmine Crockett's a total freaking, like, moron. I don't know how else to put it. Pretty much anybody can run for office and get in. If they run for a particular party. Yeah, what's up, Mad Hatter? How you doing, bro? All right. We've got so many AI videos to watch through today. It's actually crazy. Would the argument have been any different if he killed Austin with a pin? That's what I'm saying, right? Like, you just shank somebody and stab them. Has anyone ever heard of Chud before his legal issues? Well, I think Chud the Builder actually got his prominence based on like, he had gotten fired from a previous job because some black people came up and started harassing him and he called them a slur or something, and then he got fired. And then I think he raised a bunch of money because of it, and then he became a streamer. But for the most part, yeah, what Shu said, streamers be popping out of nowhere with weird names. Yeah. An effing pencil. John Wick's such a good movie, man. All right. We got so much stuff to watch. If there are any other AI videos that I'm missing, please link them to me. in Twitch chat because for some reason links don't go through in YouTube chat. But I have a ton of them. Yeah, what's it matter the size of the knife? Still ended up in an innocent chest? Yeah, 100%. Not to mention, why did it even have that there in the first place? Yo, this one's cool. And I'm saying this with my name being Dick Throbbin. Yeah. It's always the people with the craziest names, bro.
You are now.
No, but I have the Grumpy Whiskers video pulled up. I have the Lyrian Chronicles, like, 30-minute. I'm not entirely sure what it is. A bunch of people collaborating on that. Put that together. I've got the Play Astronomical video. Does it have to be AI vids? No, it doesn't have to be AI.
Connected.
I sent them to your DMs. Not sure if you have a Discord suggestions channel.
Protected.
No, I don't.
Directed.
I need to make a Discord probably.
Signal stable.
The anime episode is so good.
Heart rate
yeah, I need to watch it. Well, I'm gonna watch it here in a minute, but...
Dream state active.
It can be crazy forbidden knowledge videos. The Vespa looked really good. Looks really good right there. Yeah, make a Discord. Don't watch the one I want to watch on stream later. Are you telling me to watch it on stream or do not watch it on stream? These are all great, but be forewarned, the 30-minute Keen video is an episode, not a music video? Yeah. I made a song with the lyrics being written using Trump's 4th of July speech. I need to learn how to make videos. The Play Astronomical video is sick too. Play Astronomical always puts out some of the best stuff, bro. Timber Paradox, we got Leaflet. I think I have the Mushi video pull up as well. Opted looks really good in this style.
Perfect lives on perfect screens. Sleeping wide awake in dreams. But I can feel it calling.
Banana Juju with cybernetic legs. Bro, am I the only person like I don't mess with I don't mess with like robo human replacement parts. It creeps me out. The Eldred Grade is a sick episode. I gotta watch it again. Offset has such a good model to work with. People always make her look so good. Lusty Links. On the motorcycle.
Every camera tracks me now. Every system wants control. But I can hear my heart.
Play Astronomical deserves more credit. I 100% agree. No cybernetics. I'm a robophobe, bro. Like, just looking at her legs, the mechanics of it just seems like it would hurt. She does look cool, though. Still lurking? You... Transhumanist future is on the horizon. I don't think we can avoid it in society. Monkey Girl Climbing, of course. Meat Gang. Yeah, I'm part of the Meat Gang, bro. I already have a fused spine. Yo, I was told you need to do AI videos. Hit me up when you wanna. You know I got you. I almost thought she had robo dreads. Wait, that would have been cool. Yeah, we're definitely gonna end up in like some kind of freaky transhumanist society, but I will be no part in it. Okay, on the other hand though, does that like you're just gonna tase somebody and they're just gonna deflate. Their arm's gonna fall off, you know what I mean? Flesh bag extremist. Cyberpunk is coming for us all. I'll pass on the cybernetic enhancements. I don't want to get chromed out. This is a really cool outfit for Leaflet. Like, bro, her hands look like they hurt, man. They're like her forearms. No chips in my head, no sir. Watch the Belko effect. I don't know what that is. Bro, I'm waiting. People are gonna get their freaking... Those stairs were unsafe AF. Bro, people are gonna get their freaking Neurolinks, and then they're gonna upgrade it to all Neurolinks. Either have to pay for the no ad subscription, or you're gonna get ads running through your brain. Like, what are you gonna be doing? You're just driving, suddenly you have an ad. You just start having a seizure on the steering wheel, bro. What if the government hacks into your brain? Wait, that's scary. What if the government turns off your cybernetic arms?
Every warning system back. Every tower paints me black. Every system draws the line. But tonight the
Bro, I would be so scared if I was climbing up that.
one more chance to feel
A horror movie about a company where in order to work there, you have to get a chip implanted in your brain. We can go Black Mirror really easily. Yeah, this shot was important for the plot. There's gonna be like gotcha UI, just a small bit in the center is visible with banners all around the border.
You are now.
Your cybernetic will probably be subscription based, no lie. You won't even own your arms. You will own nothing. It'll start off as you own it, and then by the end it'll be you don't own it anymore. It's like the same way they're doing with the gaming industry, bro. Oh, you own your PC now, but in the future you'll only be able to play games on these cloud services that offer specific titles, and you have to pay a subscription for that. And once everybody buys onto it, we're just going to keep upping the subscription price over and over again. It's all a terrible idea, but then again, the government just approved lab-grown meat, so it's coming whether we like it or not. Yeah, I can't wait for everybody to get force infected by the government allergic to meat ticks, and then we've all forced to eat Bill Gates' Goislop food. I'd switch to self-programmed. You're running your limbs off of Linux. Have to upgrade your legs license agreement. You will own nothing and you'll be happy. The Switch 2 button subscription is the trial run.
Suspected. Infected. Misdirected. Maybe we're not running away.
And a Grumpy always has really cool
Maybe we're just trying to
Goy
break
slot.
free.
Grumpy always has really good like themed videos. Gotta have an artistic license to use their hands for drawing, yeah. Well, there's not even gonna be drawing anymore, it's just gonna be prompting. My brain server will be running locally. Old Lady Wasabi's driving the, I was gonna call it a helicopter. I don't even know what you call this thing. There's like a helicopter with, it's just a flying car, I guess. No, I know, binary, I'd program it, and that to avoid hacking. What do you do if somebody just EMPs you? You just cooked? The Grumpy Steampunk vid was such a banger. Yeah. Chun Juju. The Grumpy, the Kirsha No Wire video was also so good, dude. People would be like, what the fuck? You can buy the hardware, but it won't work unless you get a service subscription. You probably have different arms for different job applications. Oh, wait, that's true, bro. They'll be selling you, like, detachable robo limbs. Yeah. You're gonna have the companies that inevitably sell you your, like, gamer series arm. Robo arm. Yeah, this one's optimal for gaming. Lower latency. Something. Long battery life. Gets tased, dies. I mean, theoretically, that could still happen to you now, but get tased and all your freaking limbs fall off.
Neon dream. City stream. Chasing something in between.
Grumpy Whiskers.
No design.
It's the coal mines all over.
Against the tide.
But Lynx's bike is sick, bro. Is that Keen? company owns my limbs. Oh my gosh, they're in the pods. Check out my new Razer masturbator. you have your optional like professional gooning arms, bro. Oh no. Bro, how cooked is society gonna be when people just have their own personal freaking Cortanas? Keen Cameo is peak, yeah. We have their own personal Cortanas. Oh no, we're cooked. You know, that's the scariest part of AI. The AI gooning that's gonna happen. Like, if people are already degenerate, how bad is it gonna be in the future? No, this is a banger video from Grumpy. As always, Grumpy always puts out bangers. Always puts out bangers. What is this? Oh, this is an Asmon. I'll throw this to the back. Presenting the Fisticuff 4000. Jarvis, activate the Goy beam. Wait, might get my arm replaced if I could shoot a Goy beam. That sounds pretty cool. All right, I'll watch OIL Birdman's Lyrium video as well.
My child, my sweet Atami, it appears you were taken from your world.
Is this
far
AI
too
Celestium?
soon. I have watched your life.
Is Celestium isekaiing somebody, bro?
And have seen that you are pure of soul. And so I am here to give you a second chance at life. In a world full of magic and wonder.
If I go to this world, will I gain any powers?
Yes, I will grant you my blessing. With that, you can interact.
You got
with
mine
the
pulled
world
up? Oh,
as
do you
it
have
truly
one?
is,
I need to pull up yours.
And then you will have powers you
If
could
you post
not
it in Twitch
dreamed
chat, I'll
of
pull it
in
up.
your previous world.
Well then, what are we waiting for?
Good.
I thought about
Now,
it. If we lab-grown people, it would probably be only men alive and all the women. Let's not lab-grow people. That sounds
as you enter
scary.
this world of swords and sorcery, remember, my blessing will let you interact with the world the way it truly is.
And what is it exactly?
An anime RPG.
Well, I guess it's that way. What is that? I guess I push this.
This is meta, bro. Pressing the skip intro button.
What the?
Hey! Who goes there?
I don't know who this is. I'm assuming this is a character in the
You're not
game.
from this town, are you?
I'm sorry. I got lost in the woods. Think I may have died.
Well, clearly not dead
Warhammer
enough.
40k is cool till
Come
you
on.
realize it's a
Let's
sausage
get you
fest
to
and
the
your
guild
dingus
so we
won't
can
work
sort this
anyway.
out.
No lab grow.
So this is the guild hall. Over there is the reception desk, and they can sort you out.
This sounds like voice acting.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Leaflet. Welcome to the Leaflet Show.
Women were always the ones saying we don't need men if we lab grow people.
I'm just
But
messing
in
with
reality,
you.
I think
I like
Andrew
to do that
Wilson
to all our
philosophy will override
newcomers.
that.
Welcome to the guild. How can I help you today?
This sounds like voice acting.
Well,
Yes, not voice
I
acting.
think I
This is-
died,
this
and
is,
I think I met an angel, and
this
she
is
gave
AI.
me a blessing, then woke up in the forest.
A blessing. That's really good. You see, a blessing can come in all sorts of types. From divine strength that shatters mountains with one swing, to celestial wisdom unveiling ancient secrets in an instant, or golden protection that shields you and your loved ones from harm. Imagine blessings igniting
Speed up
endless vitality,
dialogue
letting you feel
option.
with a touch or summon heavenly allies, turning ordinary moments into epic legends. These gifts aren't just power, they're pure joy. A cosmic high five declaring you're chosen, filling your adventures with magic, wonder, and triumphant life. So what type of blessing do you think you have?
The kind to be able to interact with the world the way it truly is.
Huh? Sounds fake and gay. Anyway, we do have a quest for you.
That does not sound like Letha. Okay, it kind of does.
What's it about?
The quest is
And that's
to
the thing.
find
That's the thing about AI, English AI voicing, right? Like
one of our
sometimes
members,
it's
Rana. She
sometimes
went
it's
to
hit or
search a
miss.
nearby dungeon, and we have yet to hear back from her. So we want you to find her and bring her back.
I don't know.
I have
anything
no
about
idea how hard it
dungeons.
is to do this, though.
Like for starters, where is it?
Oh, don't worry. We'll put you
Very
in a party.
Leaflet thing to say.
Now, who to pick? Ariel? Serva?
Yes, Leaflet.
Hello again.
The Celestium one sounded
you
pretty
two go
good, though.
with-
At least I thought.
Tommy.
Yes, Itami? Can you go with Itami and look for Rana? His blessing
It's definitely
sounds
an
like
AI
some
interpretation
sort
of
of
Leaf.
support
Sounds
magic,
okay
which
enough.
should go good with you. Go take him to see Asari so he can have some better gear. Now, where's my gremlin?
It doesn't really bother me.
Julio!
Oh my gosh, we have a Julio.
Hello. What can I do for you?
We are looking for some gear for him. He has some sort of support
Leaf's voice
magic,
is in and out.
But other than that,
I feel like
we're
Leaf
not sure what
has
he
a
needs.
hard voice to
Leaflet
imitate,
wants
probably.
us out on the quest as soon as possible.
Not enough time for a custom job, but I think I have some spare parts lying around. Perfect light armor for protection, a dagger for a backup, and this quarterstaff has some basic magical enchantments that should help enhance your magic until you
There's
can
so
figure
many
out
solo
exactly
leveling
what you
anime
have.
music videos.
Thanks. This should help a lot.
Okay, let's get going.
Bro, drop me in a world like this, I'm becoming Goblin Slayer. Asari's is good. Like, you drop me in a world like this, and I'm getting some Goblin Slayer armor, bro. Just for the aura. The Asari voice was pretty on point. I feel like Leaflet would have a really hard voice for AI to capture, probably. Like, Leaflet has a very distinct voice.
There she
Just
is.
looked out my window. There are fireworks going off everywhere, as there should be.
Stop! It's a trap!
I see my bait worked. Just pulled the wrong individuals.
Is that Helvetica?
Who are you after?
Why, the receptionist Leaflet, of course. If I kidnap her best friend, it will eventually force her out. No matter. If I kill you,
I'm getting a
then she will
Goy
have
staff
to
like
come.
Gandalf, but I channel my inner Goy as magic energy. And it sounds fire.
Oh, Angel. Give me something to help.
I love how his power is just like fast forwarding the game.
How is this helpful?
I can do this all day. There is nothing that you can do to stop me.
We've given it all we can.
We can't stop now.
Such like a meta idea for a power, bro. Could be worse. His power could be creating water.
What happened?
Let's just free your friend and get out of here.
You see the Korean girl AI video that went around a couple of days ago? It was like 15 seconds, but it was good. It was like scary. No, I have no idea what you're talking about. You could put in... If you can find the link to it, go put it in the Twitch chat. I want to see what you're talking about. Let's get me banned. Yeah, imagine this stuff is just going to be in 6 months or a year. It's going to be wild. Yeah. I mean, especially if you use like the paid models right now, you can already generate some crazy stuff. I don't know what to use to make this, though. Quanglet. Oh my gosh, Quanglet also has this power. Guys, I can fix Quanglet. I can fix her. He's banned on X. Yeah, I am banned on X. I'm trying to dip my feet in, but I have no idea where to start. Yeah, I don't know where to start either. I just consume content. I consume product. Your account isn't banned? No, my account's not banned. I'm just straight up locked out of it. Like, I'm technically not banned, but like, for all intents and purposes, I can't use my X account. And I can't open it. I can't see anything anybody does on there. All right. I'll watch your video next, Moses. Oh, I Birdman, always dropping a banger. Seals. Start a new account. Wait, I just realized you. I just realized you went through the trouble of pulling that up to put it in chat, and I don't even think I can watch it. Like, this is what happens anytime I open X. I literally can't. I can't get. I can't get through. When I verify I'm human, it just sends me to a QR code, and tells me to download the app. And then when I download the app, it tells me to scan my palms to get into Twitter. And I'm like, bro, I'm not scanning my freaking palms to get into Twitter. What kind of 1984 dystopia is this? Yeah, that's my bad. I just didn't even think about the fact I'm not gonna be able to watch it. VPN? No, it's tied to my account. It's not tied to where I am. Seals? Well, that's a really artistic render of Shiver. That's a cool looking key, bro. Is that Lord Intellectual? I just realized these are like probably all people, and I'm not getting them because they're like, I'm assuming this bloop. If you're banned on X and start a new account, that's not really a good idea because they think you're a bot and trying to account dodge. Yeah. Who is this? Catfire. Ah, there's a cheat sheet in the description. I don't think this is Nines. Yuna? See, if this was a dude, I would think it's Highlander, but I don't know who this is.
The waves rolled back from the waiting shore, like it couldn't hold the weight no more. Old lies rose up from the buried sand and broke apart in an open hand. The moon burned.
Oh, I can't see it. I can see it with the link you sent me.
Silver blade on a
Watch that in a minute.
somewhere past.
Banana Juju. Oh man, I'm not even gonna get close to I'm not even gonna get close to like who these people are. I'm not even gonna try. When you see Impossible looks sick. That's Gaming Syndicate. No freaking idea. That's obviously Leaflet. It's all abstract versions of people, yeah. This is really cool though. I'm just retarded. I'm not gonna manage to get who these people are. The Basilisk. You gotta have freaking Skybrows absolutely roided out of his mind, of course. Depthstalker? Maybe? That's Lytheria. Future Retcon? Or a no-name X-worker? Or it could be either of them, I don't know. Future. The Holy Ball. Bupela? A Cosmic, of course. DJ Arkham. Who is that, bro? Nah, I look sick, bro. Eustace. Psychro. You. Is that Kvox? But like as a full-on furry? That's Highlander. Mango. Is that me again? Kirsha. man. I don't know who that is. Ace AT? Okay, that makes sense. Penny. She-Girl. It's gonna take a while for me to think of him as Highlander. My brain has such a hard time with like the abstract stuff. Like math look? Maybe? Is this Okno? like I don't know, bro. That's Grumpy Whiskers for sure. Lady Wasabi, maybe. Mad Hatter, I think. No idea. Brewer? Pseudo Gray, okay. Bosco. I don't know why, but this gives me Jew Pool vibes, bro. And I know you have Jew Pool in every video. Counter it. Yeah, pasta does look sick, bro. That's cool. Offtude, I think. Literally no idea who this is. They look really sick though. Melody or Venatrix or something? I don't know. Kini. Gravy? Nightway. Okay, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense that was Nightway. Manjaro. Vesper. No, I love the like Cyber Atlantis thing, bro. Like this is sick. 8. C Manjaro, Agartha. Yeah, true. Yeah, this was sick, bro. This was really sick. I mean, everybody makes such good stuff, man. It makes me wish that I had any artistic ability whatsoever. One day, bro. One day. See? Yeah. This video you sent me, like, this is crazy, bro. Like, what is this gonna look like in... What is this gonna look like in 2 years? You know what I mean? Like, how scary is this gonna be in 2 years, man? It's straight up just gonna be, like, completely undiscernible. This was super fun to make. It was sick, bro. Yeah, I wouldn't guess that to be AI at first. Me neither, man. like in 2 years, it's gonna be straight up indistinguishable. Like, I love AI, but also it really scares me for the court system. What are you gonna do if somebody takes you to court and pulls out a video of you, like, doing a backflip and then kicking a kid in the head and stealing his ice cream cone? It's like totally AI, but it looks so realistic that you're just like, Your Honor, that wasn't me though. Like, that's not real, I swear. They're gonna be like, prove where you were at this time. You're like, bro, I was just sitting in my freaking house. I was sitting in my house playing Marvel Rivals. Or no, it's gonna be worse because you're gonna be doing something that like nobody can prove. I only tell the sound of her voice in that video, but it's close. Oh, I didn't have the audio on, I guess. Your audio, that video is obviously false. The ice cream is chocolate, not vanilla. You gotta tell on yourself. Oh, bro, you're gonna be like having done something instead of you're gonna be like, bro, I was just watching TV at home by myself, and they're gonna be like, can you prove that? And like, no. It was like, well, we have this video right here of you doing a backflip after kicking, roundhouse kicking this child in the head and stealing his ice cream. So you're going to prison forever. Like, what do you mean, man? I was sitting at home, man. I didn't do nothing. It's like some loser on Twitter took you to court because they don't like your opinions and then pulled up a crazy fake video. All right. Mushi gotta have another banger. Mushi always has bangers, bro. I absolutely love everything Mushi's put out. Oops. Implying your TV history won't be logged. True. But like, how can you prove that you were there watching the TV? How can you prove that it wasn't just like left on or something like that? You know what I mean? I can't believe God made my Chud friends this cute.
1, 2, 3, 4.
This is a freaking visual novel. Dude, the style consistency on this is so good. Also, it's such a good choice to make Banana Juju like the freaking tan tomboy trope. I really hope the psycho ladies don't learn to deepfake. Imagine how many would destroy relationships just for fun. Yeah. This is such a cute video, bro. Bro, when we are able to make like full-blown AI anime episodes without it taking like a ridiculous amount of time or without it being like super expensive, it's gonna be insane. Banana was live today, or gift model was something crazy. What was it? Bro, okay. Will I get banned if I do this? I want to get one of those customizable models. Like, I want to get one, obviously. Just for, like, for normal. But, like, next February, I want to make myself black for the whole month. Will I get banned if I do that? If I get, like, will they slime me out? Will I get hit for racism? You'll see when you watch the Keem video. I hope none are lurking. Yeah, Leaflet made it. Her live on live stream. Her knockers were medium-sized moons. Why not large-sized moons, bro? Probs? I feel like I'll get banned if I do that. But it might be worth a try. They ban me for blackface if I'm a virtual avatar. Bro, Mushi is so good at the style consistency, man. Like, this is just so cute, bro. It was a good stream, Juju. Was there like jiggle? Yeah, now you guys are sitting here watching my stream. No jiggling in sight. Just a guy. If they were large, they would block out the videos she was covering. Why do you have to make a sorry look so good, bro? K-On Chud High. I've never seen K-On. Anime mom trope, bro. Listen, it gets me every time. I'm weak. I know my weakness. Leaf Naruto Run reference? Oh yeah, that's true. I've seen that clip where she talks about it. Can you imagine if you did that and your mom called you out on it? Would you be more surprised that she called you out on it, or would you be more surprised that she even knew what a Naruto run is? Juju being a delinquent is so accurate, bro. Bro, Powder gained pigtails there for a minute. The second option. Watching Leaf constantly edge Keen Holy Ball Gravy last night during her watch of the contest videos was hilarious. Oh, did she do a stream watching through all of them? Dude, yeah, man. Mushi always does so well, bro. Like, holy crap. This guy's so underrated, dude. You guys need to go follow Mushi if you're not following this guy already. Juju should Super Saiyan her next model. Watch 3 seconds of video, 5-minute tangent. I kind of do the same thing. I can't say much. All right, I'm gonna watch Play Astronomicals, and then we'll watch the freaking 31-minute anime episode, dude. Also, who am I not subscribed to in this group? Gravy? I swear I was subscribed to Gravy. All right. I'm excited to see what Play Astronomicals made. I love Play Astronomicals videos. Ironically, I think I've already heard the song that's featured in this video because he has it on music platforms. Not subbed out there. No. I am now. Don't leave me alive, please.
Moving shadows.
Kirsha.
Climb and fall, running circles on my wall.
Commentary makes the stream good. Dude, it's so funny because sometimes you'll get comments that are like, bro, you pause way too much. I'm like, what are you even here for? Bro just wants to watch me watch the video and say nothing. Not to mention, YouTube will absolutely destroy me if I just sit there and watch the video. Like, how do you think you get hit by the super authentic detector?
Every step I take, they sway, following and fade.
Yeah, bro, Powder looks so good. Smug a lot of hot ice, yeah. We got Rana, Asari, Leap. That tongue is crazy, bro. I guess she has a slime. Yo, what's up, Penny? Juju looks good. Celestium? Wow, bro. It like, he even had like water falling off her suitcase. That was a really cute gen. This is Play Astronomical's own character, I think. I really don't know.
Chairs and coats become tall ghosts.
9s and 8s watching Letheria on the TV. Just finished reacting to 16 videos today. That's crazy. What's this lady's name? I've seen her on Twitter before, but I just do not remember what her name is. Got the tiny rat girl. I don't remember her name either, but I have seen her plenty of times on Twitter as well.
Every step I take, they sway.
Pseudo. Bro, Pseudo looks sick. Oh, we gotta have a cosmic and a cowboy hat? That's sick. A Penny? Riri? Oh, that's me! Then Yanis. And, why is her name Amalgamite? That's her name. Base Catnip or something like that? Riri. Me and you. Yeah, it was. You threw me a penny. And don't mention. True. Got Hyde. And Blue. Noski and... I don't know who's with Noski. I'm not sure who this is. This might be the coolest, like, stylistic choice I've ever seen somebody do with Skybrows. This is really sick. Actually, Moses did. Moses's was really cool earlier as well, if he's still here. Trucker man girl. Look at you getting in all these videos. Guess you made it. I've reached niche internet celebrity status. Just kidding. The one who looks like Base Catnip is actually someone else who looks similar. Yeah, that's what I thought. Golden Maski is the new Trucker Man model, I see. Leafu Leafu.
Every step I take, they sway, following and fade
forgot the Jester girl's name. Who made this one? Play Astronomical. Super underrated. Feeble. Who was Feeble watching? And then there's hold on. Feeble, Muru, Chagall, Night Owl, and Nathaniel. Greer. Reading Mango and Yazzie. Cinevere. Astronomical, but it's collab with Skybrows himself. Dude, Cinevere always has such a... Cinevere always looks so good in these, bro. Lily Fernwild with Oil Birdman. I don't know who the pufferfish is.
If I face the dark alone,
Shiver and Brewer. Griffin Knight, and I'm not too sure who these other two dudes are. Grace and Desmo. Bro, Desmo looks so good, man. Oh, we've got Nightway, Keen, Ocno, Mad Hatter, Nightway. Oh, there's two Nightways, and Gravy. Canonically correct height Shiver. We have Dot and Wasabi. Lynx and Psychro. The Silas family. Mavluck and the Kiegers. Bro, this intellectual guy simped himself into being in every image with Ember Paradox ever. We have Syndicate and his some of his people. Play Astronomical and Skybrows fighting. No, that was sick, bro. Here, I'll link it in chat. I'll link it in chat. You should definitely... Or wait, I just sent that to Twitch chat on accident. I'll send it in YouTube chat too. You should definitely go sub to Play Astronomical, bro. He's so underrated, man. Probably the only second or third cameo of Deadpan Reacts. Well, I'm gonna go back to myself. Because, I'm just egotistical like that, you know? First Deadpan React was to the OAO Birdman. I see. Dang, bro. Who is that sexy guy? Nianus looks so good here, too. I love how she has the chud thing with the pointing to nothing ever happens with SPLC applications on the desk. Hoodie gang? Yeah, bro. Gotta sit there and admire yourself? I do it too. I'm just appreciating Play Astronomical's good work, man. Southern Poverty Law Center, yeah. DeBruco's Basilisk becoming Skybrow's unofficial mascot? Yeah. It basically is. What'd you send me in Twitch chat?
Wait.
Already watched this clip earlier. It's like one of the first things we watched. Rivunami new form, I see. This is such a cool, like, way to gen Skybrows, in my opinion. Very sick. No, this whole video is sick, bro. Absolute banger from him as always. Here's all the people that are in it. I missed that then? Yeah. It was, third video I watched this stream, I think. No, but I also... I appreciate him putting me in there. I think it's the first time I've showed up in a Play Astronomical video. But he's super underrated, man. He totally deserves more subs. Like, his videos are such bangers. Alright. 30-minute anime episode. Like, holy. How long is it going to take me to watch this? How many pauses will I do? I haven't said anything in like 10 minutes. How am I still number 1? You're just a big fan, bro. Play astronomical super good videos. Okay, I was just making sure. I don't need closed captions for this. Holy frick, bro. This is awesome? Yeah, bro, this is sick. I just talk too much, I guess? Me too, bro. I mean, this is my own stream, so I guess I can't talk too much. That a Digimon? It's a Lyrian Chronicle enemy, bro. I love how Lady Wasabi has just adopted, like... She used to have, like, the really cool chainsaw sword, and now she just has... she just hits people with frying pans. I reacted to it today as part of an APAC, but I couldn't get it uploaded yet. Akno's the sword man. I guess Keen's also a swordsman. Bro, this is just sick, man. Like, I saw them all in voice working on this, but I had no idea that they were cooking up something this elaborate. Is this show how they all get isekai'd there, bro? Wait, this is so cute, bro. The Digidestined looking great. I also love how Wasabi has become Keen says he didn't sleep in like 2 days to finish this. I bet, bro. I love how Wasabi has also just become her colors have become pink and black instead of red and black. I really like the style on this, actually. Like, a lot. This isn't a sequel? Who's Wasabi? Louisverse Lady Wasabi. She's made a bunch of other AI, like Skybrow's kind of AI music video. Hold on, I'll pull it up. She's Louisverse on YouTube though. Here.
Funny thing about the end of
like Louisverse right here. I can throw her stuff in YouTube chat as well. She makes really good stuff. You looked at the cheat sheet. If I saw the cheat sheet, I didn't see it. This makes up for their very silly other video with the holy ball monocycle. The whole riding the holy ball was so funny, man. Not you, Penny. I was gonna say. You know, now that I think about it, this is probably like the hack if you want to do voiced stuff. You just do it in Japanese, because it would pretty much be impossible for me to tell like voice inconsistencies with Japanese voices. I need to learn how to make these videos. I got some songs I'd like to convert to vids. Plus I have a big project I'd like to try. Hey bro, yeah. Learn how to do it. Give me more content to react to, man. I wish I knew how to do this too, bro. The hack is to have no visible mouth. I point to the holy ball for proof. That also helps a lot, I'm sure. Oh, she lost her sword. That's why she has the frying pans. I wonder if it's going to show how the rest of them got isekai'd as well.
Mana コストが高いにもかかわらず、儀式は不正確です。何十個もあるみたいです。
That's why so many OCs wear masks.
その女を処理しろ。
That knight looks really sick, bro.
愚かな果実性。Can
you imagine you're just sitting at a McDonald's and get sucked through the floor? The holy ball always has perfect lip syncing because no mouth. I can do images pretty okay and getting better with getting more if I want with Suno. Can't do video much, way too much money for my budget, yeah. Besides I have to stop getting too distracted from writing. That's how they evaded Fedlit, yeah. Oh my gosh! Keen just got vaporized. Something tells me we'll see Keen again. Oh my gosh, we start with Octo's perspective. This is gonna be like Halo 3 ODST where you have to go look for your other party members. He's stuck. Somehow Keen returns. Holy Ball is the best character in this. Holy Ball was super goofy in the last one too, bro.
あそこの岩山が見えるか。あそこが弱点だ。行って叩け。
I've gotten a lot better with Suno. The pictures I'm improving a lot as well. Your videos are a beast of a challenge, so that would make them look good.
ずっと逆さずりなんだぞ。お前は何ができるんだ。
Is Holy Ball gonna be the comedy relief character every time? Is this his new established personality? This is probably the greatest AI project ever made.
できるなら最初からやれ。今できるようになった。
Holy Ball does. Several people are the comedy relief in this. Are they escaping Agartha? Why would you ever want to escape? Is this on YouTube? Yeah, it's on YouTube.
どこへ
私たち自分たちがどこにいるのかさえ分かってない。
浅井の中に手がかりが残っているかもさ。水を負担しようかな。そういうこれ、俺は今夜のための物資を探してくる。近くにいる。遠くまでは行かない。
どこなの？
草原と森に見えるの。
それは見ればわかる。
怒らなくてもいいだろう。
Only ball was down, then he stood up to lay down again. Sometimes you just gotta, bro. And I also cook with the character designs because this is not their usual outfits. I like how they lyrified themselves.
Fireball! バリア
ダメそう？
ライトニング！
海育ジェットかじゃない？
なるほど。
Oh no.
違ったみたいね。
Like how sassy Nightway is, bro. Meanwhile, Akno is just getting wood. This guy definitely has, like, maxed out his tree chopping skill in RuneScape, bro. You can tell we just played a survival game before, yeah. No, I would be right there with Holy Ball. I'd just be sitting there spamming voice lines until I shoot a magic spell somewhere.
休めるときに休むのは悪くない。でも魔法は急には覚えられないだろ。
Just think these are getting even better and better going on, yeah. Like AI is only gonna get infinitely better. And it's already so peak.
これくらいかな。
ここはもう行こう。この場所は好きじゃない。
そうね。これ以上探しても仕方ない。
ボール、ほら。
Bro, I'm so curious to see how they're gonna find Keen. Like, what happened to Bro? Bro got vaporized. Reduced to atoms.
Oh yeah?
This was rushed for the competition. They even said if they had more time, it'd be better. Can't wait for episode 2. I wonder if there will be an episode 2. I mean, maybe it says to be continued at the end. I don't know. This only took the whole of the Caspian Sea to create. Worth it. True. Keen has total main character energy in this.
人がいた。戻ってくるかもしれない。味方か敵かもわからない。
移動か。俺たちが初心者エリアにいるだけかもしれない。それか、俺たちがレベル1で、ここが P by P エリアかもしれない。逆かもしれんぞ。外の草原や森が全部七かもしれない。でも、何かするしかないな。今日はいろいろあったな。でも、ようやく休めそう。
Akno grew earrings.
リーダー気取り？
気取りじゃない。リーダーだ。そして私は大魔導士。
ただの壁破壊係。失礼な。
失礼
な。Nightway's so sassy, bro.
魔法使いボール様だ。
壁を壊しただけでしょ。
だけとはなんだ。おかしい。
There might be some little generative mistakes. It's far better than anything I could ever make. No, I don't care that he grew earrings. I just thought it was funny. Like, this is sick, bro. Also, these guys had a deadline. But Akno is locked in, bro. Oh my god, he got chomped. I don't know how these guys don't get distracted by homegirl's thong straps all they show. They're important for the plot, bro. You just don't understand. Might be worth watching either Leafs watching this or Keenan Cruz watching Leaf watching this. Do a reactception. Holy frick, that's a cool shot, man. Bro, you're telling me Keen has main character energy compared to Akno? Akno's freaking tearing it up, bro. They played this out in game to make it accurate. Dude, those pans sound like they hurt, man. Oh my gosh! Frying pan master. The champion level Digimon are tough. Didn't they release a new Digimon game? I've never messed with Digimon.
どうしたのして使いやすいから変だった
待って、二刀流フライパン
片方だしいから大変怪我してるちょっと待ってねほどあるから
Never piss off your chef, yeah bro. You might be cooked if you piss off the chef.
Gunfu is a fast striker style that blends pistol fire, martial...
Oh my gosh, I love that they did a frickin'... They did like the cutaway panel, and now they have an ad.
Footwork.
That's
and
so
fearless close
clever,
range
bro.
pressure. Soften enemies from range, slide through the front line, then finish the fight before they can reload
Just
their
shoot an
courage.
orc, or is it a goblin? It's a goblin.
Gun martial arts turns the pistol into part
They
of
have
her
gun
stance.
fu?
She can shoot in melee, strike
Wait, I
while
want gun
armed,
fu.
and keep pressure up where most
How much
gunners
does this
refrain.
add-on cost?
This is point-blank discipline with a hair trigger.
How much is the battle pass?
The Lyrian Chronicles TTRPG is free to play. Learn more at rpg.angelsword.com. You can also sign up for the Immersive Living World MMO at patreon.com/angelswordrpg and join the Morik
Kirsta's
expedition.
been playing the Digimon game to give herself a palate cleanse. Bro, this villain has some sick, sick design, bro. Hey, I leave the voice.
少し先で野営できそうな場所を見つけた。火も起こせそうだ。よかったら一緒にどうだ。
ごめんなさい今はダメもっと大きな脅威が近く
That
にい
leaf
る
the
の
voice was pretty close? Yeah, it was pretty close.
ごめんねこっちもう少しこっちだよ
このスーツで
I'd be saying the same thing, bro. I'd be looking at the water, I'd just be like, is there another way around this? Nightway is so sassy, man.
だから言ったでしょ
彼ら、私たちがたどり着いたのは奇妙な記号が刻まれた伊勢石の近く、エゼムの近くにある。
Kung Fu is a vid made by Keen for the contest? Is it?
間違いなく同じ儀式ですねあの遺跡こそ私が例の教団と対立した場所ですから理由は定かではありませんが彼は夜には動きません
Holy Ball always dressed to the nines? Yeah, I'm trying to get dressed like him, bro.
食事は極めて重要だからです
Apparently the Mormons know how to dress, man.
あの狼たちとの戦いで消耗したこの疲労感俺たちにはマナバーみたいなものがあるの
They have
か
wolf fatigue.
それって自然に回復するんじゃないのかいやここではその点がより重要だ食事と休息を取らない限り君の魔力は有限だし回復も遅いからねカルト教団員や
Oh my gosh, we have world building happening right now. This is so peak. Mormons do dress well, no lie. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. This holy ball guy knows how to dress.
もう時間の問題だ。あまりに多くの痕跡を残しすぎてしまった。とても危険よ。異様に背が高くて黒い番画に矢のみを着ている。ついと剣も持っているわ。毎日退治しようとするたびに本気で強い魔法を打ってきた。私はその度に逃げるしかなかった。それにあいつは間違いなく私たちの異常を知っている。
さっき言っていた方向を感じ取れるというのは。
Bet Holy Ball didn't bring any PJs though.
あなたたち3人のところへ引き寄せられたの。でもなぜなのかはわからない。ならあいつには対処するしかない。ここで準備するの？
Yeah, it'd be hard to sleep in that suit, bro.
あいつは間違いなく私たちの居場所を知っている。
Honestly, it'd be harder to sleep in Nightway's outfit, bro. I'd be cold as frick.
方向を感じ取れるというのは。
ええ。私も似た理由であなたたち3人のところへ引き寄せられたの。でもなぜなのかはわからない。ならあいつには対処するしかない。ここで準備するの。
いや。あいつは魔法であの特質を崩したんだろう、わさび。なら屋根を落とされない場所で戦うべきだ。王旗もない場所がいい。草原で迎え撃つ。位置を分ける。誘い込む。そこへ持てる孤力を全部叩き込む。あいつが倒れるまで。
休む。
Are they gonna like get into a fight, almost lose, and then Keen's gonna show up and lock in? I'm so curious to know how he's gonna come back.
皆さんは休んだ方がいいです。見守っていきます。私を生かしてくれるほど強い皆さんが必要です。
Nobody tell him anything? Oh my gosh, bro. What the frick was that? I know, but no spoilers for you.
外に何かあったか。ある。あいつは大きい。それに朝からずっと
Yes, he's big and he's been moving closer since
どうして
morning.
わかる？一番中、あいつに集中していたから。
Like, this guy looks so sick, bro. If I fought this guy, I would totally kill him and steal his armor. This will also be the future of movies. You could just generate them using license out actors and characters. I think I saw the guy for Shazam or something talk about it on like Timcast IRL at one point, where he was just like, eventually they're just gonna have like Disney's creator corner with IPs that you can create and generate AI with Disney's own like licensed AI program or something like that. And I was like, huh, probably not wrong. You pay like $5 to generate yourself a movie with yourself in it or something with other Disney characters or something. I don't know. It'd be crazy though. Aknode, is there aura farming? I haven't seen this whole thing, but who do we know that likes purple? Listen, you may be surprised to know, my favorite color is not purple. Not even close. If you could see my desk, everything on my desk is green, bro. But I don't like the way, I don't know. Initially, I was gonna have like green eyes and like a white and green freaking hoodie, but I just looked like a walking Xbox mascot. I was like, I'll pass. That will happen someday. Yeah, the way we can adjust for the economy for movies and shows in the new age of AI. You can just make your own de-woke movies. True.
お前は私の失敗を示す。また一つの証に過ぎない。
おや、ずいぶん冷たいことを言うね。
気を悪くするな。
I'm so coy, bro.
お前が弱いというのは 侮辱ではなくただの事実だ。そしてお前が私と共に来るという現実もまた事実に過ぎない。よかろう。
You're no FM IRL. Never thought about it like that. I'm not an alien. How you doing, Noise? Like, bro, this is just so sick, man. Would you date an alien? No. I'm anti-alien. Human aliens and extraterrestrial. But if the alien's hot enough, then it might be a different question. It may be a different answer. Bro, this fight scene is sick, man. That would honestly be the way to beat a knight, dude. You just start hitting them with blunt objects and trying to cave their armor in on them. Like, that would hurt so freaking bad. Like, that pan, unironically, would probably hurt harder than the sword. Well, I mean, it's an anime sword, so it's going to go through his armor regardless, but can you imagine wearing a knight helmet and someone just slugs you in the head with a frying pan? I would be absolutely discombobulated. What if the alien looked like Powder or Juju? See, that's what I'm saying, bro. If the alien looks good enough, it might be a different answer. I like purple. It's my favorite color. Yeah, purple's a good color. It's over for me if that was the case. Ain't Juju married, bro? Oh my gosh, bro. Oh no, now Akno's got slashed. See? This is the kind of thing I would be doing in a universe like this. I'd be sitting in the back with like a bow and arrow, just shooting at him from a mile away. I don't want to get sliced, bro. That sounds painful. I'll fight like a bastard. You should do a stream where you make a character in Leaf's game. It would be interesting to see what you come up with. I have no creativity, bro. It's gonna be human. I don't know what class I'd pick. I don't even know what classes she has available. No species mixing. We already have lizard people. Let's deal with that before we start trying to bang Starfire. Listen, if Starfire pulls up, nothing's gonna stop me. Juju is married. Yeah, well, I think he's dead. Did he pull up with Gunfu? Oh, Gravy shot him. Yeah, that's sick. And now Keen is back. No, I'd be down to play it someday. I'd have to play with other people, though, because I have no idea what I'm doing. We should throw a freaking chili at him. Oh my, his wounds are going to be spicy now. Oh no, bro. Am I going to get demonetized if it shows this? Bro, that was sick. I'd already be over there taking his armor off of him, though. I can't lie. Like, give me that stuff. King's back! He did not, in fact, die in the time stream. Pepper spray. Yeah, bro, you imagine you get a hole shot through your chest and then they spray pepper spray inside of it? Like, oh my gosh. At that point, actually just kill me. That would be so painful. Yeah, she's married, but if a thick alien monkey woman came out of a spaceship, I'm hitting on it. Okay, bro. I'll remember that. If that ever happens, you know.
この土地生まれでいい酒の味がわかる君な女だ。
If an alien that looked like Power Girl came at me, I would court her for
あんたら
real.
全員を見つけた金賞金
You might be
金には
you might be
きっちり
dropping
払っ
truth
てもらうから
truth
な
nukes out here, bro. I don't know.
町に着いたらな、もちろんだ。
Keen's giving intense Kamina energy right now.
悪い知らせ
Oh, I love Keen's character,
お
bro.
前ら全員
You're all illegal immigrants.
裏切りだ。
Oh my
兄弟に裏
gosh.
切られた。
We're getting deported.
違法者にされたんだ。
ドアに鍵はかかっていません。おい、食べ物は食べられないらしいぞ。
よっしゃ、実感が湧いてきたぞ。
それならこれが必要かもしれませんね。
うわ、すごい。今の何？
さあね、何らかの魔法のゴミみた
Hot
いな。
girl all day, you're all wrong. If we're gonna argue about DC baddies, it's Raven, and that's the end of the conversation.
だよ。数週間
No,
だっ
but
て。でも
Man is saying no what the equivalent is to
そ
space
れにどうや
Latinas.
って生き延びたんだ？
ああ、それは実に素晴らしい物語ですよ。
No mouth can't eat food. Yeah.
ラムシテには不やいな。
That was such a good scene, bro.
僕、爆発したの？なるほど。確かにそう感じました。
He does give off main character energy, bro.
気がつくと私は
Unfollowed for that take.
ジャングルの中にいた。
What?
マウイには森
You can't. What do you mean, bro?
しかなく、私は動き出さなければならなかった。私はすぐに直撃を受けましたが、あの巨大なカマキリ
He's
は
fighting a
本の
giant
始まり
praying
に過ぎません
mantis.
でした。
That's crazy.
それにガガーやヘビクモのことだってまだ話して
A
い
guy
ませ
like
ん
me
よ。
would try and tame that thing so it would fight for me. I'm trying to just sit in the back line and relax. Send my
ただ
giant
さまよい続けるわけにはいか
Cassandra
なかったの
Cain.
で。
Fair enough,
家を
bro.
建てた。
そんなに簡単に？
はい、そして
Zatanna, I'll die on that hill. Zatanna's also a good, Zatanna's also a good pick. You should unfollow for his take on peanut butter. Peanut butter is literally like bottom one foods of all time, bro. It's the truth. It's terrible. And it's more powerful than anything you can put in anything. There's a hint of peanut butter in something, that's what the entire thing tastes like. Like, peanut butter should be illegal.
家を建てました。
I don't make the rules.
ねぐらを確保し、いよいよ最上事項に取り掛かることにした。そう、酒だ。
He's making rum, bro. I thought you were
それから
based.
1日後、再び探索に出かけていたとこ
You'd
ろ
be a gun wielding support slash healer. Yeah, bro, just do it. Do everything.
私が彼らを
What
完
are you
全に
doing,
打ち
Beard?
負かしていた時、彼らの王が現れたのです。彼は高さ
Beardtarian.
20フィートもあった。20フィート。そうですね。多分
What's up,
15
Bernie?
くらいでしょう
Hey,
か。
dude.
それとも10。彼は身長が7フィートか8フィートもあった。まさに怪物だ。
He's making rum. I'm drinking rum. Fair deal. This is the kind of thing I'd be saying I'm doing, but I never actually did it. You know what I mean? Like, bro, where were you? Oh, you wouldn't believe it. I was fighting this 9-foot tall orc, bro, for sure. I just had such a hard time. Meanwhile, just sitting on my ass doing nothing. He spent 3 days lying on a beach drinking rum. That's what I'd be doing, bro. Get some rum mixed with Dr. Pepper.
ともかくゴブリンたちと仲良くなってから
Lesser known comic character Moondragon wouldn't be rejected either, even if she's bald, bro. Moondragon is so ugly. We cannot be. We can't say that, bro. Anytime. Okay, man. Like, come on. At least give her a wig, dude. Keen isn't a reliable narrator here. Yeah, I figured he wasn't. So that's where Jack Sparrow's rum went. Where's the rum gone?
これこそが
He's probably drunk off his ass, bro.
帝国
Which is exactly how it should be.
数日後再びジャングルに出ていた時何人かの冒険者に出会った私は勇敢にも彼らを救
Oh,
助して
now he saved a bunch of hot cat girls and started a harem, bro. Wait. This guy's just... this guy's telling his dreams. Rimuru story? I've never seen that anime.
あげたそしてこの頃には新しいゴブリンの友達に家の改良を依頼していたその一人
Listen,
が
if I learn anything from anime, it's that you kill all the goblins. Like, I don't make the rules. I've seen Goblin Slayer, though. And I know, don't ever trust a goblin. Love how Keen was living a full isekai life. Yo, what's up, Play Astronomical? Your video earlier was great, bro, by the way.
娘だと分か
Absolute
った
banger.
時何をすべきか
They started an Uma Musume racing.
彼らは実在しないと言った
Oh my gosh.
悔しがれよ相棒本気ですかともかく
待ってあれがそう前にあるあの町
そう最初の
Reincarnated as a slimy, I've never
よう
seen
やく
it.
物資を補充してマザーグリーンへの旅に必要な食料を調達できるんだ
マザーグリーン
そうですね
Maybe the newer Moon Dragon designs, but I remember her in Annihilation, where I remember her moons were taking hits without damage. I'll take your word for it, bro. Not biased in my opinion anyway. Any video that features me is automatically like top 10 video on the platform, bro. Come on. Not biased though, of course. Missing you watch it, I'll go back and watch it when I'm home. I appreciate you put me in it, by the way, bro.
どうやってここまで来たんだ
This is such a sick outfit for Leaf, by the way. Yo, thanks, bro. No problem, man. Bro, the outro is so good. What the heck? Wait, this is so good, man. Gravy eating the fruit, bro. You're in mine twice? Yeah, I was gonna watch yours last year, Tuesday, but you weren't there, so I was like, I'll wait until you show up next time to watch yours. I'll watch yours after this. Leaflet asking how they got there, as if there isn't a well-maintained road leading to the city. Bro, this is such a cute ED, dude. Ah, dude, that's so freaking good, man. That was so freaking good. 31.5 minutes of absolute cinema, dude. They did such a great work on multiple projects of work just to reach this level. Yeah, bro, this is so insane, man. Like, holy peak. Holy peak. Banger? Yeah, bro. You know, I had said Nightway's video would win. But dare I say, I think this video will win. Well, Nightway's obviously still in this, but I gotta go back and watch it. Stayed up too late to see you react to this, but it was so fun. I couldn't resist. Have a good night, Penny. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Project took how long? 2 days, someone said? Pretty good quality. I don't think it was 2 days. They said Keen stayed up for 2 days to make this in time. They're probably working on this for... I'm not going to pretend like I know how long they were working on it for. I mean, I'm in the Discord that they were working on it in, so I saw them working on it and stuff. But I didn't join because I don't want to distract them while they're working on something. They worked on this for like a month. Yeah, they've been working on this for a while. I think it was much longer. Yeah, it was definitely much longer. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure they've been working on this for like 3 or 4 weeks or something. Gotta go. Have a good night, Penny. I appreciate you stopping by. But what a banger. See, watching stuff like that makes me want to learn how to do stuff like that, bro. Like, that's so cool. Like, even just to make your own, like, AI anime opening just for, like, your own channel would be cool. Like, that was sick. Absolutely cinema. All right, Bernie. Let me pull up your video real quick. let me pull up your cameo slot video. I was gonna watch it last time, but you weren't here. I figured I'd wait for you to come by again before I pulled it up. So quick AF, it takes me like 3 days to build a song that is close to what I'm looking for. Yeah, I mean, they're all super talented guys, bro. And girls.
Vague post detected. Deploying intelligence.
I mean, like 10 versions of the song. I work full time, but never be afraid to reach out to me and try to learn things with AI. The thing that makes it so like daunting is just the price of it. Like, it's just it's scary because it's expensive, dude. Yeah, this one's fun. Got like Maru down here, I think. That's Eva. Not sure who those two were. Is that Delta Wolf? Eustace? Is Delta Wolf running Kaya? That's funny. Oh wow, there's a lot of people in this one. You got frickin' Moomy, Gaming Syndicate, Ocno, Jewpool, you of course. It does take a little money for credits, but once you get started, you get more realistic expectations.
I just came here for the cat girls.
Now what I need to do, I need to monetize my channel and then just use my channel strictly to fund Jennings stuff. Would be funny. We've got Silas. And then oh, who is that? One of my songs, I spent like 60 versions on it to get it sound good between prompts and lyrical changes. That was like a week. I have no musical talent whatsoever. We got Hyde, Lynx, Psychro, Front 7, quote miners. That's crazy. Shipping Army Ship Wars. Leaflet and Kirsha and Asmund. Asmund saying, "That's my future wife." Oh, we have Keen down here. Keen pointing as Leaf as his OC. That's good. Keybox. Powder, Night Owl. Night Owl simping for a femboy. Is that a femboy? I forget this guy's name. I've seen his stuff though. Yo, what's up, Don Cheeky? How you doing, bro? Happy Freedom Day? Yeah. What's a meter? Takaya.
They laced up their reply boots and waited for the victory news. Which side has the cat?
I usually just tell people to make songs they themselves like, so regardless of growth, at least you had fun. I'm not terribly... I don't know. I like hearing what other people make. I'm just a consumer. I have no real musical talent either, but that's what AI is for. It compensates for what you lack. You still having to work it over and over again, like making glass art. I mean, you can obviously learn, right? It's just, I don't know if I'm willing to put in the time sink. I just like watching the stuff everybody makes. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. We got Nihilith. We have Banana Juju. Is her husband's model a gorilla? Like, I know her husband took over a stream at one point. I'm not sure who the cheese police girl is. We have Skybrows pushing the pro cat girl agenda. And Nihilith is pushing the anti-cat girl agenda. How could you push the anti-cat girl agenda, bro? I was booty cheeks at it at first. Isn't that Powder's job? Nihilith is joined on the anti-Khajiit agenda. We've got Nux Taku. Is that more Pegasus News Network? Lord Intellectual and frickin' Ember Paradox. This battle was promised me 3,000 years ago. Well, we've got Shoe on Head. I'm assuming that's Shoe on Head. Someone's exposing Hassan. Do I have to Photoshop you out of most of the view scenes here? Is this one me? With Bingo? Of course, Simp Electrical and Ember. Bro, this guy mastered the Simp game. This guy simped so hard that he basically made himself canon with her in every music video. Like, inevitably, they're just going to get paired together. Somebody somewhere is trying to learn this power.
Alive, a Pegasus reported from high above the fight, while a blue observer broadcasted developments all night. Arguments turned to insults, counter narratives dropped. Every side claimed victory, but the conflict didn't stop. Moderate.
What are they even like? They do like freaky. They make like, what am I even saying right now? I swear they do like, what was it that made them like do content together? Was it like freaking BDSM or something ridiculous? I love urban exploring videos. I do not want to be the one making them, even though all I need is a camera. So I get being only interested in consuming. I mean, I would like to make stuff someday, but I gotta sort some other stuff out first, you know? I'm busy reacting to people's stuff at the moment. Maybe one day I'll react hard enough to fund my ability to make stuff like that. Is it possible to learn that power? Not for a Jedi. Dungeony stuff. Keen, Fat JD Vance, more Nux Taku, more Pegasus again. He simps so hard the whole internet thinks they're a couple and they haven't even met face to face. Like, that's some generational simping, bro. We got Dot Pocket and Wasabi, and we got 2 cents right here. Hyde was a chatter to Bloop, I think. Look at them now. I don't think so. Haven't they known each other forever? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm totally wrong. I have no idea. If that is Chatter Riz, that's insane.
A new stage. Seriously, where are the cat girls?
Grumpy Whiskers. We got Pseudo. Got Gravy. The Archival Collection versus the Context Resistance. Julie. I'm not sure who this.
Come to the vtuber wars. Nobody knows what we're fighting for. Everyone has all the answers and everybody shouts for more. Welcome to
Groom your 2-view Ochi. Are any hot women trying to groom me? I would just hate it if that happened. Just throwing that out there, I'd just be absolutely so upset. Just so upset. Got Maria Grace in the top right. Got Reaving Mango, Yazzie. You put credits. That would be the worst. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Just absolutely, that would crush me if that happened, man. Like, please don't let that happen to me. Got Arbol. Is that Mizuki? You see Ember react to that Sympholectual music video? I think it's what nailed the pairing to canon. It was as if she was reading a smut novel she liked it. Bro is annoyed. Wait, I love that. Fox Check News. Cool Jewish news with Moses.
The other side was worse. The dust began to settle. The smoke
The Holy Ball with Legos. Cinevere. Smugalana.
It's another VTuber war. Nobody knows what we're fighting for. The last one barely ended, and we're already back for
Pasta hit the bottom right. I almost didn't see him.
Nobody knows what we're fighting for. The names and faces keep changing,
but the script stays the same as before. Wait, were there ever any cat girls?
Is that Noel's shoes? Yup. Peak. Peak. Absolutely peak. There's so much going on in this. Everything's an Easter egg. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. I see Eustace did America video? No, I haven't seen it. I'm down to pull up what Eustace has got, though. What is Eustace cooking? Absolutely peak. It's Eustace's longest video yet. Cinema. Absolute cinema. I'm trying to have American aura just like him, bro. I want to fly like an eagle? Same, bro. I've been trying to learn that power my whole life. 69 cameos. That's crazy, dude.
And also, this is some, I don't know, good or bad news, depending on how you want to look at it. We are now one step closer to Hassan going to jail.
Please?
No, brother.
This is like the third time we've watched this today, but every time I see it, my smile gets a bit wider.
I didn't see it.
A Cuban national accused of being part of a sprawling influence network that brought U.S. political streamer Hassan Piker to Havana, that's in Cuba, has been detained along with his family and will be deported.
What is this?
Can we deport Hassan?
ICAP?
Just send him to Guantanamo, bro.
Is. I don't know what this
What tired of them talking about jail? Just do it already.
Oh,
yeah.
no. A post by the
For
secretary.
decades, the Cuban Institute of Friendship with the People, or ICAP, has been a vehicle for radical left-wing extremism and subversive foreign influence.
What a better birthday present for America than Hassan going to
jail?
jail? Wait, that's so true. Actually, so true. Unfortunately, YouTube got hit with the birthday present of the UK trying to enforce their draconian censorship laws onto the entire platform. So that's sombering. I wish it was all good news.
Intelligence Front Group.
True.
Exploiting its vast network to spy on Americans, promote anti-Western propaganda, coordinate foreign influence operations, and organize revolutionary leftist movements around the world. Earlier this month, I designated ICAP and several other Cuban organizations responsible for engaging.
Like, look at how ecstatic he is, dude.
Subversive
You know how much content, you know how much money he'll make if Hassan goes to jail? The content will be legendary. UK's big gay,
American activities pursuant to sanctions authorities created by President Trump's Cuba executive order.
Holy shit.
I don't understand why they're covering this as like
the vindication
organization
too.
that sent Hassan Piker to Cuba. A Cuban national accused of being a part of a sprawling influence network that brought U.S. political streamer Hassan Piker to Havana has been detained along his family and will be deported. Carlos Antonio Loga Dominguez, who has lived in the U.S. for more
You
than a
imagine
decade.
finding out this information while you're live on stream? Like, I'd have to imagine this just deflates you. Even if they just arrest him and let him go, he'll be cooked.
In federal custody pending removal along with his wife and son.
The whole family is going. Oh my god. Oh
Wait. Can we deport Hassan's whole family? Please. Please, like Chank and everybody.
Odd.
Olga Dominguez spent more than a decade working as a foreign subversive for Havana's
A foreign subversive. So true.
premier influence and intelligence front group in the U.S., the department said. Among those who participated were Piker, co-pick founder Medea Benjamin, and former UK Labour leader Jeremy Corbyn. Piker and Benjamin have both have been sent administrative subpoenas by the Treasury
Especially
Department's
his uncle.
Office of Finance
Yeah,
Control
his
in
uncle.
relation to that trip. Fox News reported in May. I have not been.
Don't
I have
deport
not listened
Kaya,
to this
though.
speech.
Kaya can stay. That's the only patriotic member of his
Neither Piker nor ICAP immediately
entire
responded to the
family
email request for
apparatus.
comment. Co-pick spokesperson confirmed that Benjamin received the OFAC request.
Kaya can be Trump's new dog. How about that? That would be good. That'd be funny. Or they can send Kaya to Asmongold. How good would that be for content? Do we think Asmongold is capable of taking care of a dog? Could you imagine the content if Hassan got deported and Asmongold took his dog? She can drive the Porsche? Yeah. Kaya isn't a member of his family. She's a prisoner. True, actually.
Oh my god, dude! Is Marco Rubio actually the guy to dismantle these groups? Because as a Cuban American, he probably has like a very unique distaste for these people. Maybe Marcus Rubius can be our salvation. I could see it happening. Like if Marco
Give
runs,
Kaya
I'm
to
gonna vote for him.
Nux. Wait, true
I'll tell you that right
thing.
now.
You're so
Like,
right.
It doesn't matter what Democrat's running. Like, I vote for Marco any day of the week. 100%. Like, there are, like, other Republicans I would maybe like more than him. Like, I don't know. I'd have to wait and see. But, like, right now, I definitely vote for him.
And
I still vote for JD,
Said
but
the-
if he gets Hassan deported, I'll consider it. I'll consider you more, Marco. Just saying. It would help you in the polls if you got Hassan Piker arrested and or deported. Preferably both.
Administration is complying with it.
Nux and Kaya would be
Marco or
perfect.
JD?
It should
I
just
think
complete
JD
the
Vance
meme,
should
yeah.
just be the vice president again. I think you should just run it back. Just run it back. Just do it again.
Is that possible? I don't think you can. Can you be the vice president twice? I genuinely don't know.
Yeah, just do.
But
Just do
something
it again.
tells me
And,
that
like, you know, like
it's not
that's
possible.
It. I feel like why? I mean, he's been doing fine. Sure.
Cuba insists that groups like ICAP are simply advocacy organizations, but in announcing Yoga Dominguez's detention, the State Department called it the central.
There are
node
no
in a
term
sprawling
limits on
Cuban
vice president,
intelligent
really?
influence operation that traffics vile anti-American propaganda.
Vile anti-American propaganda. Ooh.
I mean, this is unbelievable.
You know what? I bet if Marco Rubio
Can't believe I didn't know that.
gets his way, this won't even be the beginning. This will not even be the beginning. This is just like the opening scene. I
Bro,
hope
if you were to look into Hassan's life, how much weird stuff would you end up actually finding out about the guy? Just saying.
so, man.
ICAP
really do.
coordinates a lot of cultural and humanitarian work between Cuba and abroad and was one of the orgs that the Nuestra America convoy was partnered with.
Uh-huh.
Why are you saying stop?
They're worried, bro. Like, they're worried something bad's gonna happen. I get it. I can see why.
Dog.
Dog.
This is possibly a news story about a far more... Bro, Trump is going to put me in fucking prison, I swear to
Please,
God. What
pretty
the hell
please.
is going on? The McMorrow
With the cherry
of
on top?
Wisconsin has
too
condemned
bad.
you. Nice. We're about to hit fucking 1930s Germany. On the Democratic Party side are still complaining about people that the...
Guys, it's just like 1930s Germany, guys. I did crime, now I might go prison. Oh, it's so bad. I say as I speak to 10,000 people on Twitch.
Trump administration is actively targeting it.
Uh-huh.
And they're also taking advantage.
That's because the people like this are the reason why you're getting 1930s Germany.
He looks miserable. Absolute cinema.
That's the exact
exactly.
because you're the reason
This
why
is
you're
what I
getting
voted
it.
for.
Regular average Democrats that just want to have workers' rights and better health care, they're not the reason why you're getting extremism.
Advantage of that active targeting because they also don't like us. Great.
Nobody likes you.
Says the anti-Jewish Muslim, yeah.
Take shower.
Crazy.
I go live.
Mm-hmm.
And then I get hit in the face.
Is he saying that he's a Jew? Is Hassan Piker Jewish? Hold on, guys. Wait a minute. Did he just out himself as a Jew? This could be a development.
Smosh. My Smosh video's out. Denims wins her lawsuit against H3H3.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out the State Department is like,
What if his name was actually Masada Piker this whole time? The brown shirts are coming after me, Hassan, probably.
actively pursuing some group that I guess like was also a part of the humanitarian aid mission that we did.
He likes to change his race, so
that
why
I didn't
not?
even know about.
Oh my god. There is a chance he might actually go to jail. That's crazy.
No, he's Turkish.
I don't even know what to say.
No, bro.
And it's just
I know
not
he's actually
dancing
Turkish,
anymore.
but Hassan would be absolutely outraged at the thought of even calling him a Jew.
And everybody's fucking happy about this.
It's almost like nobody with an actual
God.
functioning
Well,
brain likes Hassan Piker. Even plenty of leftists don't like Hassan Piker.
I guess that's what happens, right? Was the main line of communication. What is this?
Many of you are organizing your trip through the travel agency of ECAP, the travel agency Amis Tour, and we are looking forward to meet you with the Progressive International. That it is organizing.
Even his own fans are getting annoyed with him. I mean, he's the most insufferable individual on planet Earth.
Progressive International is bringing their delegates to the headquarters of ECAP on the 21st. So we are looking forward
She's
to
selling him out, bro.
embrace and have you all. At this, many of you are organizing your trip.
The Communist Control Act. People are bringing that up.
Who knows? Maybe
And,
he's like 2%
oh my
Jewish, like
God.
that other
Wait,
guy.
What is he? He did another one?
Oh yeah, I remember what you're talking about.
I've designated the Ecuadorian cave.
Yet he still has a
shown
massive
killers as
fan
a
base.
foreign
Make it make
terrorist
sense, man. I mean, there's a lot of zombies in a zombie apocalypse. You know what I'm saying? The mind virus, unfortunately, has consumed a few too many brains. And it might be irreparable.
And specifically designated global terrorist. Ecuadorian gangs
Like,
help
once
Mexican
you've been wrong so consistently for so long, it would take such an insurmountable, like, amount of willpower to admit that everything you've said and believed for the last decade has been a complete fallacy, and that you strawmanned every position that's not yours, and that your position made no sense whatsoever the whole time. Like, you'd basically have to out yourself as being disingenuous for years and years and years, which doesn't exactly bode well for being trustworthy in the future.
cartels move illicit drugs to fund terrorism. So wait a minute. So Marco Rubio is just cleaning the whole. Thank God he's ulting. Yeah. Oh my God. I don't know what to say. For decades, the Cuban Institute of Friendship with the People, or ICAP, has been a vehicle for radical left-wing extremism and subversive foreign influence. And apparently now that's ending. You know, like,
more like you don't even have a position to begin with.
Oh my God.
You're just repeating what the hive mind told you.
We'll
Yeah.
see what happens, right?
The thing is, though, they think that they have a position. They think that they think that they know what they're talking about. But whenever you press them on it, it's blatantly obvious that they literally have no idea what basis they've even been arguing on this whole time.
I certainly hope that things improve. I certainly hope that we can get rid of these guys, but I'll believe it when
They're so convinced by their own propaganda.
Right? And this is all.
They also live in a complete echo chamber. They don't hear anyone else's point of view, so that's why they're consistently so astonished when somebody comes out and says something that opposes them. It's why they always call you a grifter. One Well, there's two reasons. One, it's because they genuinely want to try and discredit you and make other people think that you don't actually believe what you're saying. And two, it's because their brains are so fried that they can't possibly even comprehend that you hold a position outside of their own baseline left-wing opinion, because they're only ever exposed to these crazy left-wing opinions. They can't even fathom that somebody is capable of disagreeing with them and still being a human being. Like, it's why they immediately jump to the either you're grifting or you're subhuman or you're like all these super ultra ist labels. Oh, you're a phobe, you're an ist, you're a whatever, you're a whatever. Just because you disagree with them. Because they want to dehumanize you. Because they can't possibly fathom a human disagreeing with them.
Also, oh my God. Oh, there's one more Hassan. He's talking about me again. Remember how he says how he's
Despite
like,
the fact
oh,
they have
well,
no
I'm
idea
not
what they're talking about, and they've labeled themselves as the moral arbiters of truth on practically every level imaginable.
Kind of talk about Asmongold. Well, it sure looks like you are, as always. Classic.
And it's so much worse, too, because they've infiltrated every single system all the way up to the highest levels, right? You go to college, what do they start teaching you? They teach you the crazy leftist BS. And if the people who are supposed to actually have knowledge that you're paying to get an education from are telling you these crazy crackpot things, a lot of people who don't know better will just assume that they're correct, that the people teaching them are correct, and their initial assumptions or beliefs are wrong. Like, unfortunately, a lot of people's positions before they go into college are so fragile that even like the slightest bit of pushback from a professor or somebody who allegedly knows what they're talking about, despite the fact that most of those people have just been in school their whole lives and never actually interacted with the real world whatsoever, you know, people's moral frameworks just fall apart and they start to adopt whatever their woke professors tell them is the truth. Being an istphobe these days is a badge of honor. Yeah. I genuinely do not trust somebody unless they're willing,
yes,
or have been
weirdos,
labeled something
Kick streamer Destiny is
by
now
the
instructing
freaks.
his audience to harass any journalist or content creator who collaborates with Hassan and claims someone is going to die very soon. Somebody's going to die soon in this space, I'm pretty sure, he said.
Like, it's crazy that a litmus test for whether someone is crazy or not is whether they're willing to say a slur, like, in voice chat when nobody's around because it's funny. Like, how did we get to this point? People used to scream those on Xbox 360 live chat just for free. For the love of the game. And it was so much more fun back then. And it's funny, too, because everybody will agree that back in the day was way better than currently. Like, even the crazy people will agree that back in the day is better than currently, but they can't put two and two together as to why. It's because people weren't so offended over literally everything. Like, if you ask somebody back when, like, if you were to ask a leftist, where you're like, is 2014 better than where we're at now? They'd probably say yes. And a conservative would also say yes. But the reasoning would be so different. The leftist would be like, oh, because it's pre-Trump. And the conservatives would be like, yeah, this is before everybody started trying to censor you and destroy you just because you want to have fun and say goofy stuff on the internet. Felt kind of lonely on Twitch.
I'm not sure.
I need to get some
but I think it
motion
will
on
happen
Twitch.
soon. There's literally nowhere else to go at this point. Somebody's going to die soon in this space, I'm pretty sure. Just as a heads up, I am going to be doing some mass harassment campaigns on every single journalist who gives this guy free interviews from now on. In a deranged rant, Destiny praises Asmongold.
I have pretty much no push towards Twitch at the moment, which is kind of what Twitter's supposed to be for, but Twitter doesn't like me very much at the moment. How dare we have the fun? It's literally illegal in these leftist people's minds.
By the way, this is the person that criticizes me for my news sources, but his news sources are his own channels, like his Hassan Abbey Productions fan account.
Still banned. Well, I'm not exactly banned. They just marked me as a bot, so I can't log on to my account. Because the only way for them to verify that I'm human, apparently, is to either give them a picture of my face, give them a picture of my ID, or scan my palms. Like, bro, you might as well just have me scan my shaft and balls, bro. Like, what are we talking about? Scan your palms to get into your X account. You crave the Dark Tide. Come play Dark Tide right meow, bro. I know you're streaming, but it calls you. I'm down to play a bit of Dark Tide after I end stream. I'm probably not going for too much longer. Dude, it does just scan your palm.
This is his source.
Yeah, that's
right
what it
here.
wants to do.
Pokimane and Philip DeFranco for staying friends
How you
with
doing
Hassan.
tonight, Octo? Your video was
Now, what's
insane,
really
by the way,
interesting
dude.
about
It was
this
so freaking
is,
good.
Of course,
We need an
the
episode 2
classic
pronto.
case of projection where he will turn around and say Hassan is doing the things that, you know, he's actually doing. Point me to the next journalist that gives him a softball interview, and I will dedicate my entire fan base. And
Once you
weeks of
scan
my
your
time
hand, it
emailing
instantly
tweets.
opens the front camera and takes your picture. Think you've been really honored for that? No, you guys absolutely cooked.
Spamming this person off the internet. Actually,
I wouldn't be
sick and tired of
surprised if
people
it just
like
took a
Hassan
picture of
getting
your
free
face
pass by
immediately
Twitch and
after.
DJ Clancy to openly dox and infinitely harass every single person online that they deem to be unworthy or inferior to them.
No, if they don't unban me, my strategy is literally just to go on Google, search up like stock old man face image, and then use that to get in. Maybe it'll work. I hope it'll work. I'm gonna need somebody to frickin'. Hey, just gonna have to go take a picture of some random dude on the street. Feel free to join when you get
Every
finished.
single
Bet.
person who continues the platform's creepy fuck with zero pushback is responsible for him and
Man.
the disgusting cultish fan base of freaks and abusers that he openly supports and gives
I'll
credit
probably
to.
end after this video anyway. I don't have much else to react to at the moment. Maybe buy a fake and gay beard and eyebrows.
I feel like he's just yelling at a mirror. It's kind of surreal how
Yeah, I
much
don't really
he's
want to have my
like,
face attached to my Twitter account when I say things on the internet that's liable to get me doxxed one day. I think I remember people did that with Cyberpunk character creator.
the
Yeah.
first half of the paragraph openly admitting that he is going to continue doing something that he's been doing already.
I don't think he's been doing that.
And then in the second
Has
half
he?
of the paragraph says, I'm doing
Dark Tide
that.
was fun. Dark Tide's a great game, bro.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm not actually doing that at all.
Well, then why are people making videos talking about your fan bases harassing them all the time? I mean, I feel like that's kind of interesting, right?
Also, fuck every single streamer who collaborates with this abusive piece of shit. Besides at XUC and at Asmongold, I'm not sure I've seen a single other creator in the space who has the actual integrity to say literally anything about him. It's just infinite capitulation for people like Pokimane Law. Oops, that was our employee who wrote that whole statement and canceled that episode.
Do we really have to sit here and listen to a Destiny tweet? Like, whenever Destiny complains about Hassan, it's like, man, I hate that I'm agreeing with Destiny right now. Like, this guy is probably more insufferable than Hassan. I can't even lie. The only reason he's less tolerable, or not less tolerable, the only reason he's more tolerable to most people is because you don't hear his name every 5 minutes. Because he's just not as big of a creator. But, like, Destiny is genuinely a terrible human being.
Law
seeing that, yeah.
and Ludwig Ogren, we're just co-workers, guys. Law, Philly D, got to make sure to email Hassan and get his side of the story before I publish. Ah ha 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 ha, etc. 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 It's gross how complacent the whole space is with this disgusting freak.
Not to mention,
Man.
Destiny has massive gains to be made if Hassan gets kicked out. Like, obviously, I think it's valid to say Hassan should totally be banned. Like, he shouldn't even be allowed to, isn't Destiny the guy that got cucked by his own girlfriend? I think it was his wife. Also, he was the guy that celebrated Corey Comptoir losing his life because Donald Trump turned his head at the last second. Like, what a terrible, terrible human, bro. To celebrate some random innocent dude getting shot. I'm not 100% sure Destiny is human. The way his jaw moves as he talks. Fire up the deportation cannon. Bro, have you guys seen the image of Destiny and his like soy emaciated arm trying to open a Soylent bottle? Like, you really can't write a joke better than that. Literal potbelly goblin, yeah. Actually, Trebuchet would be more fun.
Yeah, you definitely sound normal with this rant.
Destiny wants to gobble up Hassan's viewer base for one, but also Hassan should also be off the platform. I would say Destiny should also be off the platform. But if I'm not mistaken, I feel like Destiny already did get banned at some point, but maybe he got banned. It wouldn't shock me. Twitch never actually truly bans people unless you have correct opinions. Then Twitch is just trigger happy on deleting you. The only reason Asmongold hasn't been deleted at this point is because he's popular.
You know, I definitely come across as like the deranged person here, I think.
Was he the
I
one
don't
who
think
said
he
to delete
cares.
Rock Sock?
I
Or
don't
was that
think
Hassan?
he
I
cares
legit can't
about
remember.
what
I
you
don't
think
remember
or
either.
what your audience thinks of him. Why would he care what you think?
Also, he's just mad at Philip DeFranco for asking for my side, which is like
Then he get
normal,
unbanned for
asking
all
a
10 minutes,
comment.
probably.
And it's all just advancing their own personal
by the way,
narcissistic
watching me.
desires. It's a way to like galvanize their audiences.
He
to
literally
make it
has
seem like
he literally has my VOD up. He's literally watching he's pocket watching my entire VODs. Oh my god. He's got the
Rick
VOD
Scott?
open. Oh man.
their audiences are on board.
I don't remember which one it was. It's probably both of them, to be honest.
Their audiences
They're
are
both
doing
just
something.
heinous.
Do you think Pokey, Ludwig, or Philip will respond? Fuck no. Are you crazy? You think these
Why would
guys
they wanna
don't
do
know
it?
what
Yeah.
both Asmongold and Destiny's audiences do? Why the fuck do you think they're so quiet whenever these guys do insane shit?
Rumors Hassan to call to reban him? Yeah, I have heard that rumor. That would also make
Dude,
sense as to why they have a blood feud.
It's
Isn't it
ironic
weird
because
how the leftists always typically have a blood feud against one another? Like, none of them ever seem to like each other.
Destiny will constantly talk about like how you know
They also just have the
unbelievable.
most ginormous
Every single
egos of
content
all time.
creator in this space knows exactly how Asmongold operates.
I'm not
knows
saying the
exactly how
right wing
Aiden
is
Ross
too
operates.
much better in terms of right wing creators disliking one another, but I would say on average, right wing creators collab a whole lot more than left wing creators. And the only left wing creators that suck up to Hassan are the ones that want to like capitulate to get Hassan clout, pretty much.
Knows exactly how Destiny operates.
You're very cannibalizing, yeah.
They
You don't agree with
literally
100% of my
never talk about
position,
these
we
people
can't
for
even
that
speak
reason.
anymore.
Not because they like
Aiden
agree with them
Ross?
politically or whatever.
They'll end up
It's
eating each
because
other
they're just
alive,
like
yeah.
fucking terrified of being on the receiving end of, you know, a 7-year smear campaign that I have experienced.
What the hell I do? Like, what does this have to do with me?
Yeah. Everybody else sees the fucking harassment that I receive.
It's so funny, man. This smear campaign that I've received, and it's literally just people playing raw clips of you from your own stream saying America deserved terrorist attacks and calling for violence against multiple different groups of people. Like, bro, what are you even talking about, man? And now you might actually face some consequences from the U.S. government like you should have ages ago?
And they don't want any part of it. And why should they? I do understand why people would shy away from it. Destiny explains why he thinks Hassan always loses to Asmongold in their verbal spats on Twitch, especially in this format. Asmongold will always win because Asmongold can engage with the facts more honestly. Hassan is having to fight Asmongold on like 2 or 3 different levels here. I like that Destiny is saying Asmongold will always defeat Hassan because I agree with him that Muslims are
It's not what I said. This is again. This is the reason. This is
How
the
dare
reason
people
why
extrapolate
Destiny's
facts out of
right.
evidence? Obvious. And also, Hassan doing the classic. Here's the straw man argument that I'm giving Asmongold so I can more easily try and combat it. People pointing out what you literally did is now a smear campaign. Sure, bro. Yeah. Leftists do that all the time, though. Like, you see the people that come out on Twitter and they'll post something heinous, and then somebody with more followers calls them out on the thing that they posted publicly on the internet, and then people start commenting under it, calling the initial person a complete retard for posting something heinous, and then they're like, oh, I'm being harassed, you're dogpiling me, you're sending your audience after me. It's like, bro, you literally posted something on the internet for everybody to see, and it was stupid, and now people are calling you out for posting something so stupid. Congratulations, man. You're not being dogpiled. You're not being smear campaigned. You're literally just receiving the consequences of your actions after posting something publicly for the entire universe to see.
Is because you can't even engage with the conversation. You can't even discuss what's being said. You have to always reframe it into something that it's not. This is why. You're proving him right now.
And he's supposed to be this liberal guy. Very strange behavior overall. Don't understand it. I feel like there are way more productive things to do. But even like he designed like a whole ground game group, right? DGG. What is it? Digital ground game. And the entire thing, the entire like supposed door knocking operation, canvassing operation is dedicated to shit posting online against Destiny's enemies and like begging them to kill themselves or begging them to debate Destiny.
Still better than promoting Hezbollah. I mean, it's still better than that. I mean, like, I'd rather have DDG than Hamas.
True.
And like try to fucking carve out relevance for Destiny. It's like so strange.
That's just me.
Can you imagine if I was like redirecting the Democratic Socialists of America to fight against Destiny all the time? If I was like, hey, can we get some DSA accounts to like constantly tweet about Destiny? That would be fucking insane, right? And no one would do that anyway. That would
Yeah.
be an insane thing. It's
But
like,
you constantly say that about me. You constantly.
I mean, I know you don't think aliens exist, but if they did, do you think they'd watch all the stuff going on here as a sitcom and laughing at the silly monkeys? Probably. I don't know, man. If aliens exist, they're probably either really like unintelligent life forms, or they're like the freaking chaos gods from Warhammer 40K.
Cry that people aren't making negative
Definitely.
videos about me and they're only
Maybe people like Hassan were sent here by the aliens to destroy civilization so that they can invade easier.
mean to you.
That's
but
why
they're not
Asman
mean
is an
to me.
Austrian painter
so
who
actually,
hates
you
terrorists.
Do actually
Yeah.
do that.
Exactly.
And that's an example of you doing that recently.
I've been crowned again.
be a fucking adult.
Yeah. What are you, unemployed, man? You got a crown in my chat? You unemployed, bro? How dare
fuck's
you
wrong with you?
speak
that.
in my YouTube
Oh
stream
man,
chat?
Hassan constantly dog whistles assassinations. Yeah, he just constantly
You
keeps
get crowned
Destiny banned. I don't
as
think he's keeping
the second
Destiny
most
banned. I don't
virgin.
think that's what's happening. but-
Congratulations.
yeah, I mean, anyway, so this is, again, he's mad that Destiny is going to, I guess, like, get mad at people that are, I guess, doing, like, articles about him or something. Like, I have no idea exactly, like, what this whole thing is. But
Stephen
it seems like the
Hawking
same
warned that if
usual-
aliens were out there, they ain't friendly. Was he doing that warning during or after the Epstein parties? Like, I don't think I trust a single word Stephen Hawking said in his entire life. Maybe the aliens are friendly. That guy's about as trustworthy as Neil deGrasse Tyson, bro.
bullshit that everything else is. It's kind of wild. What is this here? It's kind of wild to me how Destiny and Hassan knew Charlie Kirk on a first-name basis, did political collabs and debates with him, and still mock his murder. What is this? Hassan Piker dances?
I guess I gotta leave the King Virgin title to you. I just get it by default because I'm the one streaming. You know, so compassionate. Just such compassionate, loving people here. Is this all you gotta do to make money? This is cringe as hell. Do I need to become a flesh tuber? And just do stupid dances for money?
All
Maybe
right,
when I move to
David
X2.
Dayan of the American Prospect is going to be on
whatever
the
we were
broadcast
calling
now, ladies
it
and
earlier.
gentlemen.
God. Oh man, and he's the one calling me gay. You believe that? So
Well,
no,
you did wear a
and
rainbow
the
shirt
reason
for a
why
month.
they laugh about it is because they wanted people like Charlie Kirk to get killed. I think that they do. At the very
My
end of it,
eyes.
I think they do. And another example, the same guy. Another example, how I'm happy. I'm
The
only a
dance looks even-
quadriplegic. Good God.
Even worse with his height. Yeah, with his giant freaking... With his tiny little head, bro. Where's the bleach? I'm gonna have to start paying reparations to my viewers.
Oh my
for-
God, the
for
same
eye
guy.
bleach.
When a person's bad day come on streaming, yeah, it's just so embarrassing to see this, man. It's so fucking embarrassing. And wow, demonic, I guess so. And the reason why they want to make memes and jokes about Charlie Kirk
Someone's gonna
is
clip all
because they
Hassan's
want
dances and
to-
turn them into Twitch
they want
emojis.
to
That's a good idea.
delegitimize and make it to where it's not a tragedy, and they want to turn it into a joke, because if they can turn it into a joke, they can make people take it less seriously, and they can displace accountability. That's the reason why they do that. It's not like it's a random thing that they're trying to do.
Hassan's gonna be the
this.
subject of
There's
so
an
many
entire purpose of
documentaries
that.
and period pieces in the future. Dude, I can't wait for like future textbooks where they, well, I mean, I guess some textbooks have already like put Trump in the history books and whatever, but I'm talking like 100 years in the future. They're gonna be like talking about Donald Trump in the freaking textbooks in the annals of history. You'd be like, oh yeah, the guy that broke everyone's brains. I need to learn Seedon so that I can make Chibi form do that dance. God, I hope not. Man, I remember reading one of my college textbooks, and it was like, it drew the parallel between Donald Trump getting into office and the terror attacks on 9/11. And I was just like, I'm really paying for this, huh? Like, why am I even here? This is retarded. No, but always trust your teachers, guys. They totally know what they're talking about and are not woke ideologues. Bro, if we end up seeing Hassan in a bunch of documentaries, like... Honestly, it does sound like a Netflix thing to do, though, doesn't it? I hope we get something on the level of C-Dance on local in the future. Yeah, me too, bro. The cesspool that is our education system, it's so cooked. It's so cooked. Anyways, I'm gonna get off, guys. It's 2 in the morning. And, my last couple of streams have been a bit longer, so... You know who makes American history textbooks, right? Who makes them? I mean, probably the CCP or the globalists. Wouldn't shock me. I gotta know who makes them first before I leave. Cheers, man. Have a good, good stream. Have a great night. I hope you guys all have a good night as well. Happy 250? Yeah! Happy America Day, guys. Your mom. If my mom wrote the history textbooks, they'd be a lot better, I'm sure. Night, man. You have a good night, too. Probably. Yeah, my mom's not gay. Different day, happy 250. You guys, too. Hope you guys... Well, I mean, it's not 4th of July anymore, but I hope you guys all had a good 4th of July. And I hope you guys all have a good night. Later.